How do I shouldn't have eight. Did I not?
Hello.
Yeah,
Oh,
ring,
Hello.
see?
We can hear you.
How's everyone this evening?
Oh God, why?
Doing good. How you doing, Lou?
Nate's got poo water in his house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no fun. Do you have a
It's not just
sewer or
poo water
septic
either.
system?
Flopping it up.
Oh, sewer then.
And I had
Nick
to
is old man who
Yeah.
lives above him. It's poo. It's not even his.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Matt, why?
Don't
I don't need to
be
know any
old
of this.
Are you
So I'm
sick?
holding over by clicking my name and then dragging it, and then I'm not getting the character on it. What am I doing wrong?
Are you sick, Lou?
Hover over
Everything.
it. Like, wait until like your name is blue if you're like hovering over it, kind of thing.
Oh,
Your name
I was
alone.
grabbing from the wrong spot. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you can, just go ahead and give me a party order
What is your
of how
mic
you'll
sound?
be marching. Does my mic sound weird?
I don't know how to do that again.
Deeper. Do you hit puberty?
I mean, it's been a while, but
If you go
Like,
to the
you know how to
library
do what?
book,
uh,
If you hover over the compendium, which is like the journal or the
Yeah.
journal, it's like the third tab on the top. It gives you a drop-down list of all the characters we come across and some like important things. If you hover over your name, like where it's blue, you can click and drag it onto the map.
see, I was trying to when you said hover over
Got
it,
it.
I thought you wanted my name down in the bottom of the
Oh,
grid. So that's why I
yeah.
kept screwing
Sorry.
it up. Oh, no worries.
yeah, it would be nice if you could do that, but it's not an option.
Those bastards.
Not yet.
Not
Well, I
yet.
took a screen. I actually took a screenshot. It should be in the. Oh wait, no, I don't think it has the. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
Yeah, no spells. Yeah.
You want me to read the journal?
Well, I think we're still missing. I don't see Nate's character
What are you talking about?
in the
Still
party
missing
order
Sean.
there.
Giving
Oh.
us an update. Huh? What's up?
But otherwise, I think we're ready. Here, let me see. So let's see. Previous scribe Nick, Jimmy, it would be your turn to scribe this week. Jimmy the what was it? Jimmy the what?
Ring.
Yeah. And Juan is quartermaster still. So yeah, Nick, why don't you give us a
right.
rundown of last time?
The day started with Shock giving us our update on our journey to Chaur. When heading out, we took shifts for watch. A few nights in, we heard noises in the forest. Something was maybe watching us. Close to Chaur, we noticed that there was a figure watching us from a distance. The team decided to rush out to see who it was while Nick stayed back at camp. Further and further they followed this mysterious figure, but eventually they came across a ring on the ground. But apparently it was just a ring, and after Nick licked it, it indeed tasted like a ring. The night before, the team decided to make sure we had extra guards on duty, and luckily we did, because the next morning we were attacked by a group of goblins and orcs. The battle was long and hard, and just as it seemed like we were becoming overwhelmed, Jimmy and Ikidon decided to rip apart and pummel multiple enemies into the ground. A few players went down. We were able to pick them up, but things are looking grim with the goblin archers. But today, we shall see who becomes victorious.
All right, thank you for that recap.
Lou,
So
we start with a story point and an inspiration, right?
you start with an inspiration, not a story point.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, just the inspiration. So
Well, player icons are huge right now for me for some reason.
you can shrink those with the options. But it is the 88th of summer at 11 p.m. Late at night, and I believe it was Bean's turn. Let's see, we have the orcs still on the field. And the
There.
hobgoblins.
Oh, the orcs out that way. Excuse me. Oh shoot, yeah. There are orcs there.
Alright, so let's continue the battle. It is Bean's turn. What do you want to do, Beans?
Not die.
Fireball.
Yes, that would be great.
Um,
Please don't die.
But yeah, I will shoot over 5 feet. He's got cover. Should be metal. But I'm gonna shoot a kill touch. Boom.
At the hobgoblin over there?
Yeah.
Alright, so you fire a chill touch, and that's the one that your ally is fighting, right?
Yes.
Alright, so 24 will strike as your chill touch, or I guess 25 because you have high ground right now. So give me a nice roll. So he takes 5 necrotic and cannot gain HP until the start of his next turn. Alright, is that it for you?
I think I'm gonna take one more step down, and that'll be my turn.
Let's go down the hill a bit. Juan, you are prone but alive. I think, did you get healed?
I did get healed.
Alright, so you're at 1 level of exhaustion, right?
Yep.
So you went down. But yeah, what do you want to do?
I am going to stand up. So let me take that off.
Alright, so the orca turns towards you, surprised you're still up, and gets ready to attack.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I am. Oh my god, what the fuck do I do here?
Win.
Yeah.
Win!
Can you heal anyone? Do you have any heals?
I have nothing, dude.
Christ, yeah.
I have absolutely nothing. Yeah, I am. Do I just take another hit? Can I? Can I move away? This dude's still alive. I'm gonna disengage.
Okay. So you disengage and move 15 feet back.
And as a bonus action, I don't think I have anything to do as a bonus action. So yeah, it's gonna be my turn.
Alright.
Vicious Mockery isn't a bonus action?
No.
No, probably not. Yeah. Damn.
Alright.
Leave me
So
alone.
after you is going to be guard ally who is down, having a bad day. Still alive though. The hobgoblin here.
Let's dance.
What's he gonna do?
Cower in fear. Run away. Hide.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if you ran away.
He is gonna move this way, giving you an oppie if you want to take it.
Did you use your bardic inspiration yet, Iki?
No, I have not.
Okay, so you, Nick, and
Thank you for the
Jimmy
reminder.
all had the bardic inspiration. I don't know if you used it or not, though. That's the only thing
I know I did not because I kept forgetting to.
I have no idea.
Yeah, so if you
So,
have a
oppie?
bardic, usually like you just put a music
sorry.
note on yourself or something
There's my
that's pretty
attack on him.
like this.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay.
19 will strike him as he tries to move away. So go ahead and spend your reaction. And how much do you do? 6. Alright, so he is wounded and very angry about that. So he's going to turn around now and attack you.
Okay. 17.
Nothing.
Damn, he hits. Come on, take me down.
So he turns around, hitting you for 6 slashing, and you would go down.
Yep.
He is going to move off towards the south 5,
You can't use. Oh, never mind.
20, 25, 30 to here. Getting ready to flank with Jimmy there. This hobgoblin is going to... What's he gonna do? So... I think he is gonna... He's gonna fire his bow at Jimmy. No,
Hey.
you kind of cover from him. Oh, he sees, what's his name on top of the hill over there. I think he's gonna fire at you. So he's gonna go for... It's been a bit. Juan, is that your character's name?
Aw, yeah, that is me. I'm not. Yeah, okay.
It's kind of a clear shot up at you. Pew! Oh, but no, he rolls poorly and the arrow just flies past. Dewdrop.
Yes, hello, it is my turn, and I shall go ahead and... alright, so...
This motherfucker shooting arrows at me. This dude.
I gotta...
Yeah.
Oh, it was that one. It was that one.
Oh, yeah, it was this guy back here.
Oh, I can't even see that motherfucker. Okay.
So,
Oh shit.
off in the
Yeah, but
dark.
this one's weak. Yeah.
You can see him, he just has concealment. He's like at the very edge of the light, I think. At least when I look through your eyes, I can see him.
Oh yeah, I can't. He's still in the dark. Oh, I can. Oh yeah, I can barely see him. You're right. My bad.
Okay. Well, I gotta see if this is an action real quick.
Fuck him up.
That's an action. Okay. Alright, I need to get away from this orc. He didn't look friendly. So I'm gonna do zapping touch on the one right next to me. And wait, hold up. Before you do anything, I'm gonna use my favorite of RSL and link it at 2d4 for that.
Okay. Who are you shooting at?
17 at this guy.
Yeah, that would easily hit. His AC is only 14. So you blast him.
Nice.
5, and he is stunned. Or whatever. Yeah. So from there, going to take movement.
Hey, why is he stunned?
It's shocking.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's not. He's not
just
stunned.
can't-
He just can't do reactions.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
All right, I was like, you can stun with a cantrip? That's crazy.
Oh shit, we got a guy up still.
What are we, a monk?
And her.
Let me see what else I can do. Anything else? I might be able to. It's been forever since I played this character.
Right.
No, I'm good. I am okay.
Excuses.
Why can't my level 2 do more? Wow.
So this guy saw you fly over that way. He yells something in Goblinoid. The hawk goes. What's the hawk
Can he
gonna
pick
do?
up? Can he pick up?
If I give, I don't have a.
You had the hawk with a
Yeah, didn't you
blueberry.
already
Yeah,
have?
yeah, that's right. I did. He was waiting for
Somebody
Me to
Old
die.
Amon to go down, so he's gonna fly over and
Give him a good berry.
give Ikidon a CPR and pour a potion down an unconscious creature's mouth.
Alright, he mama birds him.
Yep.
So you
And then
now have
flies
a...
back up.
Yeah, so you are at 1 health as the little
Yes.
berry awakens you.
Holy shit.
Though you are still prone, but not dying anymore. Alright, and then Hawk flies back up, how high?
30, I'll mark it.
30 feet.
again.
Alright.
Dude, if
Yeah,
we
he's
win
got
this,
60 feet of
Hawks
movement.
Hawks getting MVP. We win this,
Buddy
bro.
Hawk.
Hawk
Alright.
is getting MVP.
So from the north, you hear a battle cry as Shock comes charging down. It says, "Take them down!"
God.
And you see some guys behind him. As he
Holy
comes
shit.
running up this way. Oh,
Epic.
coming at that guy.
Hey, big shark.
He goes to shield bash him. Oh yeah, knocks right into him. Oh, 4 damage. All right, so that is actually enough to take him down.
Yay, I assisted.
And
Fuck yeah, shock. Oh,
that is it for him. Elira. Does she have the orc in the carriage with her? Oh, she does not like that. She's gonna disengage.
Smart move.
5, 10, 20, 25, and she kind of comes over this way. The hobgoblin over here yells something in goblinoid, and he doesn't like this one bit. He's gonna step here and attack you, Nick.
bring it on.
So he comes at you with his long sword.
Nothing.
Oh, but
Miss.
you block, keeping him at bay. The
Why?
orc here growls and is going to chase after Elira using aggressive. Urgh. He is going to attack her. 18
hell
would
no.
strike. Alright, she gets a glancing blow and becomes wounded. Help! Nick, what are you gonna do?
I look at Shock and I say, it's about time you decide to do something for once to help us.
Says I was
Whoa.
fighting a bunch of them up north.
And then I say, well, if I kill this guy in one hit, then you're paying us double. And I take a swing.
It's like,
Yeah,
He's
act
not
like-
the one paying us.
Yeah, like,
I agree.
just
Oh
poop
shit,
some
where's my-
extra gold out of my butt, I guess.
Crit
wait,
fail.
wait. Do I have to click my... Okay, there it is, there it is. Longsword, one-handed... No, it's not doing it again. Okay.
If you step here, you will get a flank bonus if you're opposite Jimmy,
Oh, okay.
which will
Yeah,
give
we'll
you
do that.
plus
I'll
2 to
take
I
AC.
want to like surround him, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do 5, and then longsword, one-handed. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh.
A 9 is not enough, and he will block, dodging the attack. All right, anything
Oh,
else?
I'm at advantage though, right? 14.
What would you be advantage for?
Thinking.
Oh no, flank just gives plus 2. If you're flanking.
You do have a D6 to add to that roll, but I don't think it's still gonna help.
So I will
But-
tell you, his AC
No,
is
AC's
18.
like 18.
These
Oh, never
these
mind.
these goblinoids, unlike the orcs, they are heavily armored. Not as much hit points, but yeah, heavy armor.
Okay, and then I guess I just say, never mind, I missed.
Shock says, "I got your back," as he gets ready
Yeah,
to
I
come
guess
over to
that's
help
it.
you.
I guess that's it, because yeah, alright, I'm done. Yep.
All right, so this guy yells, "Shock! Thank the gods!" And then he just stabs at this guy next to him.
Yes.
Urgh. Oh,
Oh,
Ooh.
crit! So he
Holy
does 5 damage. Not the most impressive crit.
Doc was
But
inspiring.
still, 23.
Yeah, double 20s. And the guy kind of steps back and growls at him, getting ready to axe swing. From the north, another one of the guards comes rushing in after Shock. Huzzah! It's running down. Let's see, where's an enemy? Over this way. Comes rushing up and spears him. Oh, but no, the hobgoblin will jump out of the way, dodging. The orc here is gonna try to follow you over here, Juan. He's gonna swipe at you. Oh, but you dodge it. Remaining safe. Jimmy.
Okay, Jimmy takes offense at the hobgoblin disengaging from him to try to fight Nick, so he taps him on the back of the shoulder and tries to punch him in the face.
Alright,
Yes.
plus 2 with the flank. 13, no, is not going to be enough. He will
Big no.
he will block that and get ready to counterattack you now.
All right,
if
well,
you roll a 5 or a
Look at
6, you can hit.
Oh,
Jimmy.
do you
Oh,
want to...
no, Jimmy can do more attacks. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I have
right,
more
you're a
attacks,
monk.
right.
Yeah. Hang on, sorry.
But just
Roll that
one
one back.
more unarmed.
One more,
Try.
right? Yeah.
Jimmy,
Oh!
did you use your
Okay.
Did you use your bardic yet? Your inspiration?
I don't think so, but I don't remember when I got that from the last period. It was like a month ago.
Beginning of this
but
fight.
in that
It's
case,
still
then,
there.
no, I haven't.
Within 10 minutes.
I mean, you could check the logs back a bit, see if anyone did it, but we can say he still has it.
Alright.
Yeah, you can also use extended effects to see that. Here, I'll put it on you when you want to use it. I assume you're not going to use it now because you did roll kind of low for that.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna make it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 18.
All right.
Alright.
Ikidon. What are you going to do? Oh, and I gave you the wrong symbol. Hang on. I gave you the blade dance one, so you want this
How
one.
these works.
That one's the okay. So
It's like
roll over.
unofficial. I don't have anything sub for bardic inspiration yet.
I'm gonna roll over, crush up a good berry, shove it down this guard's throat, and then I'm going to move my what is it? I gotta get the measurement.
All right, so you move 5 feet over. Did you stand up?
Not yet.
All right, so it's 10 feet of movement to move there.
Okay.
Crawling over.
And then I'm gonna stand up, and then I guess I can only move so far. So what?
You can move another
About
5.
there. Move another 5.
Because, yeah,
Okay.
you lose half of your movement standing, and you used 10 already, so you have another 5. Because you're 30, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, you can hop over to another square. And you use your action to feed this guard the good berry.
Yep.
So he
And
is...
then I'm gonna whip out my bow.
He is alive. He says, "Oh, thank you." Although he's very wounded.
And exhausted. Yep.
And you whip out your bow, and that's it for you.
That's it for me.
Nice job.
All right, new round, beans.
Get 'em beans.
Come on, ya magical. Shoot.
We'll see this dude.
He is on top of the wagon, or inside the wagon, so you cannot see him. You'd have to be like down here to see him.
Cool.
Yeah, you can see him from there.
Cool. I hope this works, because if not, it's gonna hurt. Fireball.
Tasha's, all right.
Fun to
So,
try to make him laugh.
all right, you attack his mental facilities. He will attempt to resist with a wisdom save. Oh, he will make
he
it.
makes it.
Good roll. So he
that's
resists it as he starts to laugh, but then comes out of it and now looks like he's angry at you.
Oh, shit.
All right, Alira, get out of here.
I'm trying, she yells, as this guy is like turning towards you.
He won't hurt a kid.
She arches an
already-
eyebrow at that comment.
Pulled out a
Put
lollipop.
some glasses on.
Yeah, and they already shoot the flying. Well, the flying kid was blasting people from the air, so I mean, it makes sense. Anything else for you, Beans?
No, that's all.
Okay, Juan.
I look over at this guy and I was like, soldier, what was your name?
Which guy?
Random guy. There's a random guy here that's like, oh, shock, thank God.
Says, my name's Tim.
I'm like,
And
this is
dancing.
going to be the ballad of how Tim and Juan take down the ogre. Let us go, friend, as I pull out
Yes.
my rapier and go to stab him.
Yeah.
Aha! Alright, you go flank and do a rapier strike. Yeah, 21 will strike. Urgh. He takes 5, bleeding quite a bit from that attack. Ugh. Now he's definitely getting ready to attack you. Anything else?
I just go, Tim, let us win.
Let us
All right,
win.
that's it. Let us win.
Let us win.
And then I was
Oh.
like, get it? It's a cabbage.
This
Come on, my
guy,
cabbages.
this guy would die. Ugh. No. Hobgoblin is. Oh, actually, he wasn't dead. He was knocked out. Sorry, I forgot. He's at 0. But he is dying. Yeah, he is still down and dying. This one back here is going to say something in Goblinoid, and what's he gonna do? I think he's gonna move here, giving that guard an Oppie, which he will take.
Nice.
Where are you going? Oh, that will hit, doing 6. Badly wounding him. He's going to pull out his sword with his bow in the offhand. He is going to move over here, flanking Jimmy, and attack.
Oh shit.
It's a line of flanks.
19, I believe, is going to strike you.
That's gonna hit.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
So he does 2, and martial advantage, so 9 points of damage.
I am down.
That's a lot.
No!
He
Give me
said.
the
Go
spring, I'll
past the
bounce
arrow.
right back up.
Jimmy! No!
Alright, so you are badly wounded on the ground, malfunctioning a bit, but still alive. Dewdrop.
Alright, I fly up 30 foot from where I'm at. So, I'll be at 40 foot. I gotta find, there it is. It's okay. Let's see here. Alright, so from here, I wouldn't have disadvantage on shooting anybody, right?
30 feet
So
up.
yeah, I mean, if you're 30 feet up, you have high ground. Things still might have cover from you if someone's like in front of you, but yeah, you would definitely get the high ground bonus.
Okay, what is high ground? Like, what is that exactly?
+1 to your attack against things that are lower than you.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, it's for melee or ranged.
Alright.
That's why Anakin lost.
I have the high ground! Exactly. Yeah, that +1 on that lightsaber swing, that's what he needed.
Dude, that's all it needed.
Is,
It was
Oh,
a
God.
crit.
Yeah.
It was a disarming blow.
Wow.
is this guy dead?
He is badly wounded, hiding in the wagon, I think.
Oh, okay. Is this guy dead?
That guy is down, bleeding out.
Interesting. I gotta pick a choice here. Okay.
Throw a good berry at his mouth.
I don't
Yeet it over.
do not have those. Okay, alright. For real though, I'm going to, I guess, try to take out this orc right here.
Alright, so that guy, from where you are, would not have any cover. Or, wait, there's a tree there, so he has light cover.
Oh, there is a tree. Oh.
Yeah, he's behind the tree. So you would have a -1, or his AC would be 2 higher, which would be a 15, but you have a +1 to your attack for high ground.
Okay. Alright, so let me see here. We're gonna do. Alright. We're gonna do Fey Burst, which is Eldritch Blast.
Alright, so 14. Ooh, I think that just misses.
Oh.
Because he has a 15 and you're 1 below.
Alright,
So it strikes the tree.
in my turn.
Alright, what about the hawk? High above.
Circling, looking for. Well, the hawk will fly down. Yeah, no, hawk's gonna sort of just fly to get over the battlefield a little bit more.
Yeah, he's at 30 feet. Alright, so he flies south a bit.
Yeah, and that'll be his turn.
Alright,
Do something, Shock. Do something.
Shock says, "No, Jimmy! You bastard!" He is going to move here to stand over Jimmy. Oh, this guy's unconscious too. Never
Oh
marked.
yeah, he
It's
is.
a
That's
bad
right.
situation.
He's
Oh,
going to
that's
get in the
good.
flank to try to keep Jimmy safe, and he's going to attack this guy with flank. Yeah, I'll shield bash him, try to knock him down to give you advantage. 14, no, so look, unfortunately for this guy, or unfortunately for Shock, this guy is well armored, and that would miss. Curses.
Lucky for him, he's armored.
Yeah. Alira is going to disengage and say, "Sorry, Beans," and run over this way into the darkness. Trying to get away from that big orc and his axe.
We're
The
gonna have to go find her.
hobgoblin is going to turn towards Shock because he has the flank on him now and attack.
Oh no.
Block. Block that.
Yeah, 14 is not enough, and Shock blocks the attack.
He left the
Says,
child for
She
dead.
left the top for dead.
"Is that all you got?" Wait, what did you say? She left
Taylor
her.
just left her child for dead.
Left the child for dead.
Look, that child
Red
is
Daddy.
throwing magic and like doing crazy shit. Like that's a death baby. She doesn't need to help him. Making people fall over laughing. Like, all right, so yeah, the orc, instead of following her, is very angry. You tried to do a charm on him. He's
I
gonna
was
say,
just telling a joke.
"Wizard, I'll have your blood." Oh, but slips as he gets out of the carriage and almost falls on his ass.
Which makes us laugh.
Nick,
Oh, wait.
I look at Jimmy and I start sobbing. And I'm like, my friend,
no.
Jimmy. So I look up my sword, I pick it up, I look at the blood dripping from it, and I lick it. Lick the blood, start to drink it, and my stomach gets sick, so I start puking on my sword. And again, I lick my sword, blood.
Did all this
You only
in,
got
in
6
6
seconds.
seconds.
Drink
That's very quickly
Puke.
licking and puking.
He's a fast
Puke
licker.
again for the
Blah,
second
blah,
time,
blah.
and then finally, I start chanting, and I swing my sword at this hobgoblin.
All right.
Take his head off.
Oh, it was too much puking. You have distracted by all the puke everywhere. But yeah, you just swing wildly. All right. So the guard, confused by the puking and the chanting, but will just shrug and try to stab this guy between you and, or him and Juan. Ha! Oh, 17 will strike, doing 5 and putting this guy unconscious. Oh! So he is down and dying.
Yay.
And the hobgoblin curses. He says again, no one speaks goblin, right?
No.
Okay. Says something else in goblin. This guy up here says, huzzah, we have them on the run. He's gonna run up to this guy. Hurrah! Actually, he'll go over here for the flank. Yeah. No, 9 will miss, and he is parried. The orc is unconscious and dying. Still alive, though. Jimmy, I need you to whisper me a death save. Wait, why does it say you're at
Can you
full?
remind me how to whisper?
So if you go to the, why does it say you're at full health on my screen?
I changed.
Oh, Shock is
I
under
changed
you.
something.
That's why. I'm
Oh, yeah.
looking at Shock's health.
So is it?
Yeah, if you go to the
Why
dice
is it GM?
button. Well, if you go to the dice button and switch it to GM roll, and then you just click the D20.
Okay.
And you know how the death saves work, right?
Yeah, is that not good on just say?
So if you roll a 1, you get 2 death save fails. If you roll 2 to 9, you get 1 death save fail. If you roll 10 to 19, you get 1 success. And
Yeah.
a 20, you pop back up at 1 hit point. So you know what you got. Because they're not sure how you're doing. Ikidon.
Lou, if he uses a bardic, can you use a bardic inspiration for that?
He can.
On a death save.
If you use
Good
it,
to
let's say
know.
you roll a 19 and you use like a bardic inspiration.
No,
to
it's
know
natural
the 20
20.
higher. Okay,
You
that
need
was
a
my
nat
other question.
20,
Thank you.
yeah. Yeah. No
I
worries.
moved it there, and I'm
Would
going to
that-
target this guy.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So he's like, huh? As you come running into view. He says, I killed you! Ugh. Yep, that would
No,
strike him.
This one's the one that killed me.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Oh.
Never forget a face.
Oof, alright.
Nice.
He goes down. As you shoot him right in the chest. Ugh. He's down and bleeding out. Anything else?
I'm going to move one more to here, and that's it.
Alright. New round, Beans.
Well, this won't hurt. I think my
Kill him,
best
Beans.
bet
Kill him.
is to get closer to everyone else, so when I die, they can pick me up.
There you go.
But I want to be on high ground. But can that be on top of this little hill here?
Yeah, are you giving that guy the oppie?
No, action disengage. Sorry, I
Oh,
forgot
okay.
to say that. That was
No
my
worries.
bad. And I will stand up there and say, "Now we can fight eye to eye."
I like it a lot.
Okay. Sorry, give me a sec. I'm just looking at something here.
He's plotting. Get him.
That's a present.
You can't get me. You don't know me.
Doesn't exist within the world of the game.
I operate outside of time and space. Alright, go ahead, sorry. You
It's what
can't.
that smell is.
You can't. I'm invulnerable to any damage in the game. I'm pretty OP as the DM. It's kind of cheap.
Shit.
I only have like 4 hit points, but my immunity list is like 3 pages long. Alright, so what are you doing?
Anything else, Beans?
No, that was my
Alright,
token.
so that's
Action
it for
movement.
you. Juan.
If I'm here, can I see through the cart to that dude?
Which dude?
I see this dude down to the south. Can I see him
So
if I'm
you
here?
can see him. He has heavy cover from you right now, +4 to his AC. His AC is 17 against you right now.
Oof.
But I can see him.
You can.
Like, or sorry, Juan. Don't
So, yeah.
think about it.
Yeah, if
So,
you
I-
look at your... Where is it?
I guess it's a better AC advantage than this hobgoblin. He's got
Yeah.
18.
I say,
So from this corner, you can touch this corner of his, which is why you can see him.
Okay. I say, as I look over at this dude, what is he? He's an orc, right?
Yeah.
I say, foolish orc, bow before the power of Tim, as I point over to Tim.
Yes.
Tim's like, I got this! Oh, Vicious Mockery. Let's see. Wisdom save.
AC doesn't matter on wisdom saves.
He goes, oh shit, it's Tim, and bleeds out his nose a little for 2 points of psychic.
Awesome.
Damn, that's Tim.
I gotta get out of here.
It's got to be a
That's
toss up
awesome.
between Tim or the Hawk for MVP.
Yeah, Tim's on it. Alright, anything else?
That's it.
That was smart. That was a good idea. I like that.
Alright, so this guy's down. Death save. This guy. Death save. Ugh, he's not doing so good.
I don't mind.
Dewdrop.
Oh, there I am.
Oh, there I am.
Hmm. Move here. And it costs movement to descend, right?
Yeah. It costs whatever. I don't do diagonal descending, so you just spend movement to go up and down. It's too hard to figure out the triangles.
So if I wanted to like move there as I'm flying down, that would work.
Where did you move?
I moved 30 foot.
So you couldn't descend then. You'd have to actually spend movement to descend.
I see. Alright, well,
To safely descend.
Yeah, I mean, you could just fall, yeah. Ah,
oh, no.
just take the, Are you 40 feet? That's only like 4d6 damage. You'll probably be okay.
Jesus.
I'm going
Ah! My neck!
That'd be hilarious.
He just flies up super high, gets shot out of the sky, falls fucking 60 feet, dies instantly.
Ah.
Alright, so this guy right here, he's down, right?
Yeah, he's on the ground bleeding out.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna just I'm gonna take dash action, move here, and descend fully to 5 foot.
Okay. So you just fly down 30 feet. So I think you're
Yeah,
at 10 feet now, right?
Well, I moved to the square.
Yeah, but you moved another 30 feet of flight, right?
Yeah, after I moved the 5 foot. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. My bad. I'm at 10. Sorry, I'm tired.
Oh, that's fine.
That's all I can do.
It says that. Oh, anyway, so yeah, you flew down. So that is it for you, the hawk. I think that's
Matt.
Matt. Yeah.
Sorry, Beans. Are you there?
That's why
Muted?
nobody was laughing at my jokes before. Jeez.
No, they just weren't funny.
Yeah.
No, we heard them. Yeah, they just were not funny.
Can I basically command the hawk to fly over to Ikidon and see if Ikidon has any more good berries? But he's just gonna wait next to Ikidon or above him, flapping.
All right, flapping above Ikidon. All right, Shock is going to, I guess, go for this guy again. He says, "Let's get him, Nick." Who's echoing me? Who's doing that? That's gone now. All right. So Shock is going to swing. Oh, 16. Actually, I think... No, that's still going to miss him, because this is the guy who has the shield. So yeah, he gets out of the way of the attack. Shock says, damn it! Illyra, at this point, is just going to go run and hide. So I'm going to say she's out of combat.
Yay.
The Hobgoblin... Oh boy. I think seeing that Nick is on his last legs, he's going to try to take you out so you can't take him out. Oh, but you block, luckily, keeping on your feet. The orc is going to rush this way, behind the hill. Come at you, Beans. Oh, 22, I'm assuming, gets you.
Yeah, man. About that.
And Beans
He's
is
at
down.
disadvantage.
Oh, is
No,
it? Well, 20 would still hit, unfortunately. But yeah, so you would go down, Beans.
Alright.
As you are... Take a glancing blow, luckily not dead, but very wounded from the axe strike. And he is getting ready to attack you while you're down, going for the killing blow. Nick. Don't be that guy.
Nick sees Beans go down, and he's breathing heavy. He's like,
Starts
Not
puking again.
Beans. Yep.
Everyone's like, what is wrong with that guy?
Projectile vomiting
5 minutes later.
Celiac.
into this hobgoblin's face, giving him more advantage. when he takes his swing.
It's all had puking.
Bro.
It's messing with you. Like, and you just swing wildly. Alright, so no, he is gonna dodge. Anything
Whip
else?
City over here. No, I guess that's it.
Alright, the guard.
That was like 3 6s in a row. Jesus. Oh no.
The guard yells, Bean, no! Tim is coming to the rescue! He rushes over. Stabs him right in the back for 2. The orc growls and turns around, no longer interested in taking out Bean. This guy is going to stab the guy on the ground. It's like, die, you bastard! Oh, but he misses somehow. Guy's armor's in the way. It's like, god damn it. The orc here is... Ooh, natural 1. He is dead. Ugh. Bleeds out. Jimmy, I need another death save. Now,
Alright,
if
on.
you have inspiration, you might want to use it here. Because there is a number you can...
For the roll?
Yeah.
rolls-
So there's a number
If he
you
rolls
can
one,
roll.
Can he use his bardic then to not? double
No, a
fail?
natural one is if he rolls natural one, it's automatically 2 failures, which would
Oh no.
possibly be
Oh,
death for
man.
you at this point because you have the 1 failure. So you might want to consider using an inspiration on this roll if you have it.
And so I do that before I roll.
Inspiration is before, story point you can use after to reroll. Which I don't know if you have a story point yet.
And the bardic inspiration is D6.
He was MVP
Yeah.
last game. I
D6,
think.
yeah.
Well, MVP gets you inspiration, so then he'd have the
Okay.
It
inspiration.
gives you the advantage.
Yeah.
But you can roll the bardic inspiration after you roll. The bardic is not the
Okay,
same
I'm
thing.
gonna take bardic inspiration on this die. So I roll a D20 and a D6, or do
Yeah.
You can wait until after the roll to use your bardic. You have to call your regular inspiration before you roll, which
Yeah.
in the regular
Oh.
inspiration gives you advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you want to roll with advantage?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with my actual inspiration from the MVP then and take actual advantage.
All right. So go ahead and whisper me the 2d20 rolls.
Go fight, win. Pop up.
All right. So you know what you got. You just take the higher of those two. And that is it for you, Ikidon.
So the bird's over me, so I'm gonna reach into my pouch, grab the last 3 good berries, and hand it off to him.
All
That would be
right.
my action for this round, correct?
Well, you can give him. Can he carry 3 good berries? I guess
1
Two
beak,
claws
2
and 1
claws.
beak.
You
Yeah.
can eat them and puke them back up.
you can
And
give.
claws,
Well,
yeah.
you can give him 1 good berry as an item interaction.
Okay, then I'll do that.
All right. So you hand him over a good berry.
And the hawk uses its reaction to
Grab it. Yeah. All right.
And then,
Wait. What?
and then for my action, I'm going to target that guy with the short bow again.
Okay. You take aim. Ooh,
Miss.
no. 16 gets stuck in his shield as he catches the arrow.
And I wave at him. Come on over.
Wait, isn't it 18?
Yeah, his
Yeah.
AC is 18.
Hence the
Well,
shield.
that's what I'm saying. He's at? Wait, don't we get advantage?
I
Is
do
this
not
a
from
flank?
shooting from way over there.
Oh, okay. Damn. I was gonna say.
Yeah, you would get advantage if you had like inspiration or something
oh,
giving
crap.
advantage.
I forgot
but,
the bardic. I forgot the bardic roll.
Oh yeah, you could have bardicked. But all right, so Bean, I need you to whisper me a death save.
No.
All right, you know what you got. Juan, what are you gonna do?
I am going to come down and stand over Beans
Ooh,
All right.
that's-
So you
and
rush
do I have to
over
be
there.
trained in medicine to do a medicine check to stabilize?
No, you don't. It's just DC
I
10.
think I do think I have a healer's kit now. I think we did buy those, right?
If you have
Yeah,
that, you
we
can
all
use 1 charge of it to automatically stabilize him.
Did we buy those in the town, Matt?
We
I
did,
didn't know.
I did.
I have, and I got, Inikidon
Oh,
has
I did.
one on
I did
him.
buy one too. It's just in a thing. Okay, yeah, we all did. I'm gonna use a healer's kit and stabilize him.
Well, where is the healer's kit? You said it's in a thing?
I have it in my items, not under my type proficiencies and languages, so I can't really click on it.
Oh, well, it's, I don't think you can have proficiency in healer's kit. But yeah, so it's on your belt, basically, so you quickly,
Okay.
item interaction and use it on him, which would stabilize him automatically. But
Is that
that
only
would
an
be your
interaction?
action. Well,
yeah.
it's item interaction to, like, grab it off your belt and the action to use it. So he is
Can I
stable.
still stand on the same spot?
Yeah. He's just unconscious
Okay.
there now.
For my reaction, if Beans gets up, I'll just move out of the way, 5 feet to the north. Can I do that?
No, because you already actioned stabilized. You don't have a you can't ready an action.
To like move, even though it's just like I still have movement left.
No, you'd have to move now if you're gonna move.
Just make beans crawl.
Yeah, make
Fuck, I'm making Beans crawl.
I was
Alright,
doing
that's
it
my
2
turn.
years ago.
it's true. Is
That's
a
my turn.
baby gnome. All right. It's the hobgoblin. Oh no, he bleeds out. Ugh. Or wait.
R.I.P.
Did I put the thing on the...
That
What's going on?
That one's dead.
that
I did put it on the square. Alright, anyway. Next guy.
Oh, the X is traveling.
Yeah, it's on the thing for some reason. Alright, that guy is bleeding out. He is still alive, though. Dewdrop.
Yeah, I was muted. Going to descend all the way and use. Let's see, where's it at? Fairies, Salviomancy, which is just cure wounds, but I like to be flavorful.
Yay!
And who's that on?
That's on Jimmy.
Alright, so Jimmy, you suddenly awaken as healing energies flow through you. You are badly wounded but alive, exhausted with 5 hit points.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Anything else, Dewdrop?
Yep. I'm gonna go and take a movement. I'm on the ground now. And it was 10 foot to descend, so that's 5. That's 15. I'm gonna go here. 25. And then 30 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's all.
Alright. What type of armor do you have on again?
None. Hit me.
Oh, do you have mage armor going or something?
Mage armor, and then I got
Your dex, right?
mage armor, yeah, deck, and then whatever else. One sec, I got it. My spells here.
I think it's just mage armor, and because mage armor gives you what?
13 plus dex.
Oh, wait. So how are you at 18?
Shield of Faith.
Oh, you got the shield going. Okay, that makes sense. So Hawk, what's going on?
Hawk is going to follow his flying friend and get ready to heal anybody who's down.
All right, so the Hawk
That's
is
his turn.
still
Just passed
flying
over
up there.
Hobgoblin is down.
Yeah, the Hawk is trading sides. All right, so Shock is gonna see that there's some stuff going on, and he says, "Are you okay, Nick? Do you need my help,
Oh, Nick.
or can you take this one?"
I can take this guy easily. It's not a problem.
Yeah. Alright, so he's gonna try to leave, giving this one an oppie on him, which he will take. Oh, she will miss, and then Shock goes 5, 15, 20, 30, comes rushing over the hill. It's going to attack this one. Haha! Yeah, 18. Oh, I could have hit the Hobgoblin. Oh well. Oh yeah, I just the orc is surprised as Shock comes rushing over
That's
the hill.
a good hit.
Just runs him right through. Ugh, and he goes down. Shock yells, "Yeah! Take that, you bastard." That is it for Shock. The Hobgoblin sees his orc go down and just kind of sighs, knowing that he's probably not going to get out of this. He's going to try to take Dick down.
Bring it.
Oh wait, Jimmy's prone though.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna go for Jimmy.
Now look at me! Look at me! I'm puking!
It's like, no getting back up. Oh, but he misses. Jimmy rolls to the side as he slashes the ground next to you. The orc is down. He's bleeding out. Nick.
I look at the ground, I pick up some puke, I put it in my mouth, I eat it, I start puking again.
Okay, we get it.
And I swing my sword and I
All right, now he's gonna dodge that. You have 19 AC. How do you guys have such high armor classes? Jesus.
I know. It's great.
You got scale mail. All right, well. All right. Oh yeah, you have a shield, right? That probably helps.
+1 shield, yeah.
That's right, the +1 shield. That would do it. All right, so Tim here is just gonna stab the guy on the ground. Kill him.
Hotel.
Yeah, it's like fatality. This guy up here is gonna say we're winning. Yeah, he's gonna run over to the orc or goblin, but miss. This guy is down and dead. Jimmy.
I'm back, baby. All right. Well, I would like to stand up.
Alright, so you roll out of the way of the sword blow, quickly returning to your feet. Ooh.
I'm gonna try once again to punch this hobgoblin in the mouth.
So if you click on the garbage can next to prone in the chat, you can get rid of the prone thing. Just a quick way. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so you have flank as he is distracted by Nick. So +2 to the attack.
Alright, here we go. Bye-bye.
Oh no, he's gonna
Bardic.
block. Oh, yeah, you're gonna Bardic.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, so you
You really
use
want to
your
punch him.
Bardic and gain a d6.
You want me to roll it?
19 will strike, or 21 with the flank. So drawing on the inspiration that Juan gave you, just haul off and punch him right in the face. So give me a damage roll.
That's Jimmy.
And I'm sorry, can somebody help remind me how I do my damage for the attack?
It's in
Where
the
it says,
chat.
where
you
it says
click the
mark
purple-
on, yeah.
Monk
the purple
unarmed
line.
strike. You
Unarmed
just click on it.
strike. It'll roll damage for you.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh wow,
Nice.
that's it. All right, so you completely haul off and just knock him right in the face, and he goes down. Oh, he's probably
And
broke.
then can I use my
Bunch of
secret
teeth
attack to
and-
try to finish
Hit him again, Jimmy.
Yeah, you can attack him on the ground.
Robo curb stomp.
Yeah,
Ooh.
21 would hit, which would be enough to bring him down. Oh. All right, so I think everyone is down at this point. So the battle ends. Well done, everyone.
Can I sprint up to this guard real quick and use my healer's on him?
He's conscious. He's just
Oh,
hiding.
he's kind
So
of.
there,
Yeah,
Is
he-
there
was,
anyone
one
that's
card?
not
yeah.
conscious that we can go use a healer's kit on?
Unfortunately, pretty much. Oh, that guy. I took him out of the rolls. No, he would have died by now. I just hadn't been rolling.
No.
Yeah.
Could have lived.
This guy. Let's see. He is still healable. If you want to stabilize, you can use a healer's kit. thing.
Healer's kit.
Yeah, I gave him one good berry.
Oh, that's
Okay,
right.
yeah.
So he is. He's actually conscious. He's just laying there, playing dead.
Is there one of these or whatever they are half goblins that are still alive?
Let's see.
This one we don't know about.
Oh, that guy is dead. Blech.
Oh, okay.
Blood out. Just rolled.
They're all
So now it looks like all the enemies are dead.
damn it.
Yeah.
We won. I knew it.
Loot.
Shock
Oh, yeah.
looks over the dead. He says, "Damn it, we took some casualties though. Good work, you all. If it weren't for you, we surely would have been overrun. Yeah, let's loot these dead. See if we can find anything."
I also regale Shock with the story of Tim to hype up one of the guards, or the mercenaries, and talk about Tim's exemplary work. And I wanted it to be an earshot so Tim hears me telling exploits of his great deeds on the battlefield today.
Shock says, "Good work, Tim." Tim nods and says, "Thank you, sir." All right, so I'll say you drag the bodies over to a pile. Let's see, what do they have? So they have their armaments. Like there would be a bunch of great axes, like hide armor. The hobgoblins have their longbows, swords, and chain armor, which actually is a lot better quality than what the orcs have. As for gold, you would find 60 gold pieces among them. I don't know if you want to put that in the party treasury or how you want to split that.
Just divvy it up 10 a pop.
You just want to all take 10 right now?
You good with that?
Alright,
It's a
so
pretty even split.
everyone gains 10. Does anyone want to take any of their armaments or any of the
Can we
actual
load it into the
equipment?
caravan?
What, just all of it?
Yeah.
We load like all their armaments in the caravan, yeah.
You want to spend some time like pulling all the chainmail off them. It'll probably be a little bit. Chainmail doesn't come off quickly. You can quickly get their swords, bows, and shields, though, if you want to grab those.
Well, what do
So-
you guys think?
There's
Sorry.
3 hobgoblins, so they each have a sword, a shield, and a longbow. If you want to take just 3 of those, and if you want to start taking off their armor, it'll just take some time. So at this point, or go ahead.
Maybe good armaments for Chaur.
Oh wait, there are 4 hob. Guys, I missed this guy down south. He says, "Yeah, we have some time, I think. Although, I was going to ask, are any of you good at tracking?" He says,
I can try it.
He says, "I worry they might have a base nearby, so we might want to see where the footprints come from and see if we could scout it out, or one of you could
We do a
scout it
short
out."
rest?
He says, "I don't know if we have time for that, because it's an hour, and I don't know." He says, "Do any of you think you could look into that? Do a scouting mission?"
Yeah, of course.
We're about to die.
I'll go with you.
We all have like 1 health.
I think it is probably not a good idea to do it as we are.
Shock says, "If you're all very wounded, then yeah, maybe we should just get out of here."
Ikidan, you said you were going?
Sure. The hell?
Huh?
Shock would
Sure I
look
will.
to
What
you.
the hell?
He says, "You seem pretty wounded, friend. Maybe your ally's right. Maybe we shouldn't risk it. If you don't have any potions or any way of healing."
No, I just pounded my remaining 2 good berries that I had. Oh yeah.
How did those good berries?
I am out of magical abilities
If
for
we were able
today.
to take a short rest, because it is the morning, right? We take a short rest.
It's 11 p.m.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
it's not-
you could try to take a short rest. Shock would say, "Do you want to risk staying here the night? They might have backup somewhere." I was thinking maybe we should just make a run for it. But what do you all think?
oh, that's what you're saying. Yeah.
Let's load up armaments and take a run for it.
Anybody find any messages or anything on them?
That would be the thing to look for.
And I do ritual cast detect magic just to see if there's any magical items.
Alright, so you're taking 10 minutes. I'll say if you're taking 10 minutes, you're able to get the armors off the guys. So there's 4 sets of chainmail as well, if you want to throw those on the carriage.
While they're doing that, Inkidon will be checking around where they came from for the tracks to do a quick check initial in the area within the 10 minutes.
Alright, give me a survival check.
Alright.
I'll
Peach
say
is going to be following him with guidance.
I'll say the
And-
DC is 5 because there's lots of tracks.
Wait, more than 3? Shit, I don't know.
So 4 chainmail.
And because I'm
Sorry,
about to
there's
lose it,
4.
I'm going to use the
I think it's 4 bows, 4 long swords, actually.
Yeah, it's 4 of each.
there.
What are you
And
saying, Ikidan?
What's on the other guys?
Alright, you are at disadvantage because of the
I think that's
exhaustion.
Axis. Great
Um,
Axis.
Which is why I used the Nordic Inspiration.
So
for
the
+3.
the great axes are probably not worth much. I mean, they're functional, but they're not like they're not very well crafted. The orcish great axes,
Oh.
so they probably
Well,
wouldn't be
the-
worth much to sell.
Before yeah. Was I able to give Ikidan guidance? I'm not sure if you heard that. I was trying to get some guidance.
he already
Yeah.
the DC was 5, so he easily passed it.
Cool.
But if you want to roll a D4 as well, go for it.
Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, my bad. But
I guess.
Sorry, I need to
Outta
communicate
here,
better.
right?
it's I think people.
All right, so you do see a trail. It seems like the group of enemies kind of surrounded you from a distance in the dark, but they did all come from a point kind of northwest of here. And a large group of them kind of came from somewhere deeper in the woods. So it's probably going to be more than 10 minutes to follow that trail.
Oh, I was doing in the initial 10 minutes, and then the rest. I was going to wait to see if the rest of the party was going to say we need to follow.
You guys
want to
go to the camp? Beans, should we go to the camp?
We don't know what's over there.
I know, it could have just been their camp. Maybe they just have supplies. Maybe there isn't. Maybe this is all that there was. Just look how many dead bodies we got here, bud.
Shock nods. He says, and there's more to the north and south that we had to fight off. So this could be all of them, but at the same time, it could be risky. He says, I'll defer to your wisdom on this. You all are trained mercenaries. What do you think? You're going?
I can go.
I mean, there's a fucking stack. I would think there's probably not very many left. If there was, there might be a couple.
This is probably not the wise action, though. It
Wise?
is probably not a good idea.
But the risk reward, there could be so much loot at their camp. There could be potions. There could be to heal ourselves.
I mean, or we don't. Yeah.
Shock says, maybe just a scout then. Someone stealthy to
scouting.
check it out.
I'll go.
We should
If someone can
scout.
keep an eye on me, either the Hawk or.
Sounds good. I'll go with
Beans
you.
and the Hawk will follow behind you.
I'll go with you since I got that devil sight, so I can see ahead.
Let me know if you want me to roll stealth.
Oh, by the way, Nick is not wounded. He is badly wounded.
Yeah,
he's below 1/3.
I'll be fine.
Not bad.
All right,
Wait,
so
where are we going?
Following the trail, I assume. You don't have to move your token. This would be off the map.
Yeah.
So you go to where what's his name? Iki was kind of scouting, heading northwest of here.
So I'm just putting the token there so we know which direction.
You're going to the world map now.
Diddly, diddly, diddly.
I choose not to go with them, by the way.
Yeah, that's alright.
So wait, how many of you went?
Just 3, right?
3? All right,
And
so you're moving through the forest following this trail, which...
Would you like me to roll a stealth check?
Not yet.
Okay.
Let's see, what are your passive perceptions? So you're at 10 because you're at disadvantage. Who else is with you?
Nick and
Beans is also, he's a 4 because he's also at disadvantage.
The Hawk is, I think, 19.
Okay, so your Hawk is doing pretty well from above. So the Hawk would tell you that it looks like there's some kind of campsite in the distance. He sees some tents, and it looks like maybe a wagon, but he's still pretty far away, so he can't see clearly yet. What do you all want to do?
Tell that to the group.
Does he see movement?
He says I don't. Well, you get the feeling he doesn't see movement yet. He'd have to get closer. It's still kind of a ways off.
Just a little bit closer, yeah.
Yeah, I've got my. I'm going to run the hell away from things if there's a problem while I'm sneaking up on it.
How far can I cast Minor Illusion?
What's the distance? I want to say it's 60 feet for Minor Illusion.
And how far away are we?
Well, none of you see the camp. Like, the bird is seeing it from an overhead view. Like, he's way high up looking over, and he would see, like, some campfires and... Yeah, so it's still a little ways off. Kind of deeper in the woods. But, do you want to head closer?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Nick, before you start casting magic, that will give away our position. Let's lay low.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
All right. So if you're laying low, give me stealth checks as you get closer.
Oh, what's that? What do I need? to roll?
19.
6.
Stealth. How do I roll stealth? Oh,
One of your skills should be
Character
stealth.
sheet.
stealth. Oh God. Yeah.
All right. So as you're getting closer, you start seeing like some light as you're kind of coming around a hill, and you hear some noise. Nick, unfortunately, is making some noise in his armor, and from somewhere up ahead, a voice yells out, "Who's there? Who's approaching?" in common.
Oh,
Show
it's
yourselves.
Okay.
Although you can't really see anything yet. You're still kind of far away in the tree area.
I'd tug on Ikidon's armor and say I'm going to step back a few, but I'll be in there.
Since I don't want to get caught, I'm going to try to find some place to hide and have my bow and arrow ready in case whoever's coming out of the encampment.
Alright, so Ikidon just kind of tries to separate and like fade off into a bush or something.
Yep.
Give me another stealth check.
18.
Alright, so a moment later, what about the other two? What are you two doing?
I wonder if it'd be wise. Is minor illusion allow me to like cast an image? Let me see.
Yeah, you can make
No.
the image of an object.
Oh, okay.
Or like a
So you could be
sound.
a shrubbery.
Oh, a sound.
A sound
A
or like
shrubbery.
an object within like a 5-foot area. So you make like a
Right.
chair or a barrel or something like that.
Distractions.
A shrubbery and hide in the shrubbery.
I wonder if
Yeah.
it would be wise to like yell an orc, like make an image of an orc. Or no, I can't. Do
You
that.
can't do creatures.
Can I yell an orc then in minor illusion? Or I speak orc, so I guess
Yeah, so you could try responding in orc.
I don't know if that'd be a good idea because I know they had orcs with them, right, guys? Would that be like if I could yell like we need help or something? I don't fucking know.
Well, you have 6 seconds to react. Do you want to yell something?
No, I guess I'll just wait. I guess I'll wait.
Hide. Nick, hide.
I guess I'll hide. I'm probably gonna make some
And
more noise though.
I'm going to kind of stand out there
I'll
by
probably just...
myself.
Okay. So I gotta do a stealth then.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna go hide.
Ooh. All right.
Make some more
So a
noise.
moment later, as Nick is trying to get in the bushes and like completely not doing well, a very kind of like larger than you've seen before, a hobgoblin steps out from some trees with a woman who he is holding, and he has a dagger to her throat. He says, "You there! What are you doing? Get out of here right now, or she dies! Leave!"
Oh hell no, bro. We're going in, boys. We're going in. That's a bluff. It's a bluff.
She says, "Don't worry about me. Just kill the bastard."
Yep, we're going in, boys.
What do you guys want to do?
It's one guy. He's scared.
Cool. So is Nick rushing in?
Uh,
Before, I guess I would say, you should let her go, and we'll let you go.
Give me a persuasion, DC 10.
Oh, I think it's possible for me to make this.
I could say it too, though, or no.
He
Did I
says,
not
"Ha!
use anything?
I don't believe you. As soon as I let her go, I'm going to be filled with arrows." He says, "No way. You guys just leave. Get out of here. And then I'll release her once you're gone. She can go find you. I don't want no trouble. I just want to get out of here."
Can I
Can-
give an
can
insight
Nick-
check?
Oh, okay, yeah.
But-
Sorry, what did you... Or, actually, let me see. How are your guys' insight? Oh, you guys are all terrible insight.
Yeah.
I've got a
Well, he
plus
just rolled
5.
19, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's at disadvantage, so that's a 1.
1.
Oh, Jesus.
10. So yeah, you're not sure if you trust this guy because you're all unfortunately you're all exhausted except for
Aha!
Nick. Yeah, actually, you think this guy is telling the truth. He seems really scared. You don't think he actually cares too much about killing this lady. You also think he will try to kill her if you attack.
Okay, so I guess I could use intimidation, and I could say, "Look at me, covered in puke and blood of your enemies. You better drop your weapon and run while you can."
Give me an intimidate. I'll say DC is 12. Oh, anyone got anything to buff that? All right, so he says, "I'm not going to warn you again. I know you don't want to see this woman die, but I will kill her if you don't get out of here. Like, just go. I'll let her go, and she can find you. But if you come any closer, I swear to the gods, I'll take her throat out."
Cool.
He puts the dagger
Nick
like
back
tighter
a few
against
steps
her.
back, and just let her go to us, and we'll let you go. I promise you. You have my word. We'll let you go. We don't want any more bloodshed. We'll return back to our place. You go back to yours.
He says, "Fine. Like I said, get out of here, and then I'll let her go."
Well, we're gonna wait right here for her to come to us so we can escort her back.
Yeah,
Give
we
me
gotta
a.
escort her back.
So Nick and Beans, give me a persuasion DC 5.
Oh.
Come on, B.
Dump stat. All right, so Nick's a little bit more persuasive, and the guy would say, "All right, just stay there though. If I get any wind of you guys getting closer, she's dead." And then he kind of pulls her back behind some of the trees out of sight. What do you three want to do?
I guess we just wait, or right, until she starts coming out.
All right, so you wait a
I don't know if
bit.
that's what you guys want to do. I guess.
Ikidon is just a bush in the wind. He's not saying or doing anything except for aiming at that general direction.
Yeah, so you don't see him anymore. A moment later, though, you start hearing like wagon wheels turning, like as if someone's leaving. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
We don't see her yet.
You don't see her at first, but a moment later, she comes kind of limping out from behind the area she was in, just kind of falls to her knees. She seems very badly wounded.
Which way is the wagon going?
Are you gonna try to rush up and see where it is?
I just want to listen to the noise to see which direction.
Give me a perception.
Nice.
15.
So it sounds like it's heading northeast of here. Like
towards Chaur?
And actually, with your 15 perception, you don't think it's actually a wagon. It might be more of like a cart, like a smaller cart, maybe pulled by a donkey or a horse or something. But yeah, I mean, Chaur is northeast of here. You're not sure if that's where the wagon's going, but yeah. But yeah, so she would come like limping over and fall to her knees and say, "Thank you. Thank you. You saved me." And you would now notice she has some holy symbols on her. Does anyone have religious knowledge?
Go fish.
All right.
I do want to check the area, though.
Oh, just kidding. I'm not proficient in religion. My bad.
All right. So how are you checking the area? What do you want to do?
So we'll just run up in the camp, see if there's any loot. Yeah.
All right. So
don't ignore the chick. Be like, yeah, come on.
All right. So are you just gonna rush past her into the camp area?
No. I guess
you wait here. You're okay.
I'll say, hey. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Says, I think so. Bastard beat me up pretty good. Thank you, all of you, for helping. My name's Melody. It's good to meet you. Who are you all?
We're the known as the magical miscreants.
Yes.
Ikadon's still hiding, right?
Yep, he hasn't said a word or done
cool.
anything.
I'm Beans, and this is Nick. We have a caravan back that way.
And Nick
If
stops.
you want to hang out with me, Nick's just gonna go up ahead just to make sure that there
Hold
isn't
on.
anybody else coming.
Hold on. Nick says, "Whoa, you are the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. Are you
Thank you.
single? Are you single by chance?"
Give me a persuasion.
Yes.
My arrow is now aimed at his ass.
Persuasion. Yes, let's do it. Come on.
So she
That's
says, "Well, it's very sweet of you, but I'm not doing the best here. You think we could talk later, maybe?" It's like she's bleeding a bunch and just looks like she's been through it. She says, "Maybe give me a hand up," and she like reaches to like
Yes.
All right, so you help her up and you kind of put her over on your shoulder.
Yep.
She's limping.
Yep.
She says, "The hobgoblin fled. There's still some crates in the camp, but he took a bunch of the more valuable things with him on the cart. At least that's what I saw as he was leaving me." And as you kind of walk over in that direction, you do see like there's a couple of crates left, but a lot of stuff may have been taken already.
That's all right. That's okay as long we save the most. Never.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Yeah.
The real treasure is right here.
Now a dating sim. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get you back to
Make a Riz check.
Let's check the crates though, real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick, you
Before
do
we
that. I'm
leave.
gonna start walking with her. I'm not as fast as you. I got short legs, bud.
All right,
Oh, well,
so
I'm carrying her.
maybe you like let her lean against the tree as you guys start searching. Give me perception checks. So why am I echoing again? I think Paul. I think I'm echoing in your mic.
Okay. Hold on.
I
turned-
Nice.
So 16, 10. Are you gonna search?
Nope.
Oh, you're still hiding? Alright, you're being
Yep.
sneaky. Got it. So looking through these crates, looks like there's some more supplies. Looks like this may have been stolen from a caravan similar to yours. And you would notice some of the markings are from the caravan company that you guys are helping to escort the current caravan in. So this may have been a previous like looting that happened, and they had some of the supplies here. There's a bunch of food. There's like rope. There's some fresh water. Basically, pretty much anything you could think of from the supply list. I'm not sure if anyone needs anything, but as for actual treasure, they may have taken it because you don't find any gold or anything.
No healing items though.
It doesn't look like it now.
Rope.
Damn. Yeah, I guess we'll take the rope and the
All right, so there's about 600 feet of rope.
water.
Oh, that's too much. That's too much.
But you can take as much as you want.
Okay. This group doesn't have a bag of holding yet, do we?
Nope.
How much rope
But
should I
60
take?
feet.
Nope.
I think it's usually in 60 feet.
50
increments?
feet.
50 feet increments.
Yeah,
good.
rope is
Don't listen
somewhat
to
heavy,
my line.
so I mean, as long as you can carry
I'm
it.
not gonna be able to carry anything because I'm a kid. So
It's a boy.
You guys are all very weak. You're all such
We
weak
could,
things. But yeah,
the other.
if
they
you need any other supplies like pitons or anything like that, there's like a whole bunch of stuff. Unfortunately, you didn't get that carriage. That would have been really useful to take that stuff back to the camp. So yeah, just take whatever you think you want to take, and just let me know what you're taking.
Cool. I'm gonna see how much I. You can continue on. I'm just gonna make a quick list and figure out weights.
So Melody says, "Are you part of that caravan that they were planning to attack?" She says, "I I overheard some talking between them that they were setting up some kind of ambush.
Ambush it was. Yeah, they did a lot of damage
Well,
and brought in quite a few people.
it seems like you're still alive anyway. Did anyone else survive?
Lots of our team survived. Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love it if you took me with you. I assume you're heading to Chaur.
Yeah. What happened to you? How did you get out here?
Says I was with a previous caravan that got attacked. Several of us were taken prisoner, though the others were taken away. I had some knowledge of alchemy and healing, so they kept me around because I was useful.
Yes, if you don't mind coming back with us, we would love to have you join us.
She says, yeah, I'd be happy to.
Do you know what the one got away with?
I don't know exactly what the last caravan was carrying, but there were some valuables that I think were on that cart.
Okay. Well, hopefully it was nothing that was irreplaceable.
No, I think it was just maybe some baubles and trinkets, things that the traders were transporting. She says, I'm sorry, are you a child or are you just very small?
Oh, both. Both. I am. Yeah, I haven't been here for too long. I'm only 6 years old, but it's okay.
It's okay.
She just kind of stares at you for a moment. She says, how are you only 6? You seem extremely mature for a 6-year-old.
Yeah, it's quite a story. I'm didn't come about normal ways, and something's been wrong.
She looks to Nick. A friend of yours, I'm guessing.
Nick just stares at her. Nick stares at her and says, "You, Melody, you strum up a beautiful song of love in my heart."
Oh, shut up. Let's get going, you Burke.
What the hell? As she looks over at the bush, like, oh my god.
I stagger out of that bush.
What?
She's injured. Burke. Put a bike in it. Let's get back to the group.
Let's go.
That's a great idea. Ikidon, they did have supplies over there. You needed to talk yourself up.
Is he with you?
Let's go.
Who is that? Hi? Hello?
Hi.
This is our friend.
Oh, okay, good. She says, you scared the crap out of me over there. All right.
Nick here glomming on you, scaring the crap out of me. What woman wants a puked on bloody person, you Burke?
That's what a hero looks like. He yells over
No. A hero looks like cleaned up, yep.
Give me another persuasion check, Nick. I'm going to give you disadvantage because you got blocked a little there by Ikidon.
A little? I hope I did a lot more than just a little.
Persuasion?
Yeah, disadvantage. Oh, risen. All right. So she's like, well, he means well. He seems like a nice fellow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying he needs to clean up.
You know it, baby.
It's true. There is a lot of puke on him.
Oh, bar that. Let's get back to camp.
Maybe give him another disadvantage for the puke all over him. All right. So you get some stuff, and you head back to camp.
What a leatherhead.
I'm gonna.
I'll show her a head. All right.
So as you are getting close to camp, you kind of come in approaching from the northwest where you left from. As she gets as you all get closer, Shock comes up and he says, "Did you find anything?" And he kind of stops and says,
"Yeah, one got away."
Melody? She says, "Shock, by the gods!" And they kind of rush up to each other and embrace. And he says, "You're alive." And she says, "Yes, I was with the previous caravan." He says, "I thought for sure they would have killed you. Thank you, my friends. Thank you so much for saving her." And he kind of smiles.
You're welcome.
Says, this is Mel. She's an old friend of mine. We know each other quite well. And he says, I'm glad to have you back, Mel, but I think we should move quickly. I don't think we should stay here any longer. And she says, well, I think you've killed most of them, if the numbers I was told were correct. So we might be okay staying the night. I think there was another group, but I don't think they're in the area anymore. He says, but they could
boss
come
man?
back. Yeah.
One of them got away with a little tiny wagon and
Oh,
headed
crap.
northeast of here.
He could be going for reinforcements. I think we should move.
Yep.
And she nods. She says, that's probably smart.
See, Nick, they like it when the heroes are cleaned up, and
Oh,
I
shut
cast
up.
press digitation to clean them up.
All right, clean some of the puke off him. So yeah, it's kind of up to the group at this point. Do you want to rest?
Okay.
Or yeah.
Well, since now I'm cleaned up, I'm like, well, how do I look now?
We need to go.
Look at Millet. Okay.
Does anybody want to walk up the trail with me
Get
to
outta
help
here.
carry some things back? Because I'm not very strong.
I
Maybe
think
I'll
we should
go carry some stuff. But we can also clear out if we need to.
So yeah, it's kind of up to the group at this point. If you want to risk staying and resting and maybe gathering the rest of the supplies from their camp, or if you just want to trudge on through the night and just try to get to Chaur as soon as
I
possible.
think we could kill if we get a full rest. We could definitely kill whatever.
Well, you wouldn't get a full rest unless you made
yeah.
it through the whole night. You get a short rest, assuming they didn't attack within the next hour.
Yeah.
So it could be a risk, but you know, if they don't attack, you'd get a bunch more supplies for the town. What do you guys think? Shock's gonna leave it up to you. His recommendation is that we just go and like don't risk
Can we
it.
spare 10 minutes? Well, honestly, no. I think I got everything I needed, and
Yeah, I think we go. Yeah.
but it's up to you all.
What does Jimmy think?
Jimmy feels drawn onward.
Yeah.
All right, so he wants to
Further
go.
down the road.
Juan, do you have a preference?
I think Juan fell asleep.
Oh no, I don't have a preference. I was gonna say, yeah, it probably would be better, I think, to stay so we can get more supplies. But I'll do whatever the group wants.
All right, is Toadleaf here? Do you have a preference? Because I know we haven't heard from a couple of people yet. You step out for a moment. Are you muted? All right, I think he might have stepped out then. So it sounds like the majority wants to go. So, hello?
What? Somebody say something?
Are you asleep over there?
No.
We were asking.
Where you want to go?
Yeah, if we should stay and rest and try to get extra supplies for the town, or you want to just get out of here and not risk being attacked by more of these guys.
Yeah, so Dewdrop already stated how he felt,
Which is
which is that it's not a good idea to
All right. Yeah.
grab.
All right, so we are going. All right, so you trudge on through the night, moving the carriages and horses quickly with the surviving guards. Give me... No, actually, you'd just be following... I assume you're just following the path, right? There wouldn't be much pathfinding here.
Yeah, whatever. We're also not the front wagons either.
Yeah. Alright, well, the group does pretty well, and you are able to make it to Chaur without being attacked. Luckily, it seemed the reinforcements weren't in the area. So it's about, say, 3 a.m. When you see like the lights of Chaur in the distance. Going by the moonlight, you have made it here. There's some yells at first, and you see some guys on the wall with crossbows. But once they see who you are, the guard yells, "Open the gates! It's the caravan company!" And quickly the wooden gates are flung open as the carriages fly into town. and they quickly close and relock the gates behind you. So you've made it to Chaur. Entering from the south part of the town. Hang on a sec. So yeah, as you enter from the south part of the town, a bunch of the guards are there to meet you. They say, "You've made it. You got through the roving bands of mercenaries. You have the supplies in those wagons, I assume." And Shock would nod and say, "Yes. In fact, I think I should get those to the town square now. The people probably want to start getting them." And the guard nods and he says, I'll start waking them up. It's late, but yeah, we should get those distributed as soon as possible. I'm sorry, you all, do you have a name for your company? Is there a name for your mercenary group?
Ah, yes, these are the Magical Miscreants, one of the best roving mercenary groups you've seen this side of Therian Empire.
He looks at you kind of funny. He says, "What's a miscreant?"
It is me. It is what I am. I'm a little guy.
Is that a fairy?
Sort of like a mysterious ne'er-do-well.
You have a fairy and a child in your group. How strange. He says, "Well,
And
Some of
an
the
old
strongest
man.
magic casters you've yet to be seen."
an old man, apparently. We certainly owe you all. We've been very low on food and other essential supplies. I don't know what we would have done if we couldn't get these into town. So thank you. Thank you, heroes. I'm sure you're...
I would like to find out... Sorry, go ahead, Lou.
Go ahead.
I said I would like to find out. We did bring back extra supplies from some, ruffians that we had killed along the way. Thought they might be good for Chaur. So we're wondering perhaps who we may talk to see if we can trade them with the town.
Says our town is in dire straits. I don't know if anyone has the money to buy extra supplies. At this point, that we haven't had much commerce. The caravans haven't been coming through. Maybe one of the people at the market, but I couldn't tell you for sure. It's going to be hard to find anyone with how things are.
Maybe we could donate it to the guards.
Says, that would be very kind of you. If we certainly could use any extra arms or armaments you have. Well,
Yeah, I think that'd be nice.
he says, whatever you choose to do, I'm sure that you're all exhausted, so you should probably go and get a room at one of the inns for the evening. He says, to the northeast of us is the Maplewood, and to the northwest is the Darkwater. Both are quality establishments.
Nice.
He says, is there anything I can help you with before you go and do that?
How much do they cost?
I could use a drink, boys. I don't know about you.
Oh, I definitely could do one.
So it's kind of late, but maybe they'll open the bar for you, especially since you got a bunch of supplies in for us. He says, just let us know if you need anything, and welcome to Chaur.
So what's your personal preference for the inn, sir?
Says, me? Oh, I've lived here all my life. I like the drinking at the Maplewood. It's a smaller establishment, but they got pretty good stock there for booze. Darkwater's a little bit bigger, and they have more room for horses and such if you got any of those with you.
Hey, did anybody, like a hobgoblin, come through with a small wagon?
He says, hobgoblin, he spits. He says, those bastards will get arrows in them if they come close to town again.
Good. Thanks.
He says, but no, we didn't see any hobgoblins riding around out there with wagons. He says, last group of hobgoblins came through, almost knocked in our gate. They were trying to get into town and attack us. I'm assuming it's the same bastards who you guys met out there.
I spit, mimicking him, and go, yeah, those filthy bastards took some of the good men that we had with us.
Those asses. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you were able to put them down. Those bastards. Alright, so what's the party want to do? It's about 3 a.m. and you're all pretty tired.
Maplewood? Get us some bub? before we
I'm always a
take
fan of some good drinks.
Yeah, I think we should
Not
relax.
so. Jimmy, did you want a rope, grappling hook, pitons, crowbar?
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to listen to what was going on for notes for next
Cool.
time to make sure I didn't miss
Right.
anything. But yeah, I'll take the grappling hook and the rope just so we can have it if no one else wants to carry it. That sounds useful.
Go for it.
Cool. Yeah.
All right, so you get some of the supplies that what's his name that Beans had taken.
Goal.
You see Shock, or go ahead. Yeah, you notice Shock is taking most of the caravan, like the horses and the rest of his troops, to the town center, and you would hear kind of up in the marketplace here. It sounds like they're ringing a bell and like a bunch of people are coming out of their houses to go see what's going on up there.
Oh.
But you're headed to the... Yeah, where are you headed?
I voted for the Maplewood because, get some bub before we get some shut-eye.
Alright, so you kind of cut across the field here, heading over to the Maplewood.
While they're going there, can I go up with Shock and to like see the townspeople and stuff?
Yeah, I think I'll go
See
with
what
them
they're drawing.
too.
Alright, so the group's separating?
Now that, yeah.
Jimmy's also actually interested in seeing the town. I don't know if we want to
Yeah.
split or if we want to wait to go to the Maplewood until after we've explored a bit.
Seems like they're excited.
Do you
Seems to be
want to...
some active locals.
Alright, so is anyone going to the Maplewood, or are you all staying together and going to the town square?
Ikidon will go for the Maplewood and get like rooms set up if possible,
Okay,
see if there's any alcohol available.
All
I
right.
give Edon a gold piece to get a room for me, please.
Right?
Well, you don't have to worry about that. Well, that just comes out of expenses.
Well, I still pocketed it.
Nice.
Yeah, I know.
So once you go to bed, like you'll do your expenses for the day. But let's see. I guess I'll do Ikidon first since there's just one of you. So you head over to the inn. It's really late. As you walk in, you see there's like a fire burning in the lobby area, and a halfling sitting up on a stool looks up from his book and says, "Evening, friend." He says, "What brings you in tonight?"
Caravan, we finally got one through. There's going to be a group of 6 of us, including me, coming in here to drink and then sleep.
He says, "Oh, a caravan got through.
Yep.
Jim, wake up!" Oh, a guy comes out of the looks like the kitchen area. He says, "The caravan's in town. Wake the stable boy and the others. We need those supplies." And he says, "Oh, yeah, sure, boss." And
They went to the marketplace.
And like a bunch of people are now waking up and heading out. He says, it's good to hear we finally got one through, or someone got one through. Name's Vernie Hoppletoe. I am the proprietor of this fine establishment, and you said you were with the group that came in?
Yep. I'm Ikidon, and the group will be here shortly. You'll see a metal man, a one-eyed older man, fairy flying, a finely cleaned up horned guy, and a little kid-looking guy who's actually not a kid. That's the group.
Wow.
Besides me.
Kind of a strange
anything-
group.
Well, we're effective that way. Got anything to drink while I wait for them to get back from the marketplace?
He says, absolutely
Rum?
nothing. That's why we're happy to hear that the caravan finally made it. Getting some, sent my guys to hopefully procure some of the booze they brought.
Oh, I'll be waiting here then until they come. We need rooms for us.
He says, yeah, I can set that up. In fact, you know what? I'm going to give you free rooms for the evening to the heroes of Chaur who helped get our wagon in. Our
Excellent. I'm going to
wagons.
stay out here then and wait for that booze and the rest of the people, I guess. But the booze.
He reaches under his cabinet there and says, "Here, from my private stock," and brings out a bottle.
You are a saint.
He says, "I do what I can, especially for people who help get supplies to the town. All right, so back in the marketplace, yeah, so like they're ringing some bells, and a bunch of the citizens are coming over, and people are just trying to get supplies as quickly as possible. They're handing out food, and some of the people like look like they're paying, what some aren't. They're just being given food. You're not sure what's going on exactly. But it is starting to get a little bit crazy as the crowds are getting kind of big and maybe overwhelming the few guards that are there handing out supplies. What do you all want to do?
I call forth and I was like, fellows of Chaur, I'm like, patrons, listen here while we wait so we don't swarm the guards. And then I pull out my lute and I start playing like the ballad of Tim and Shock, and how it was like assistance of the magical miscreants that defeated and ran through, and was able to succeed on this mission because of not only us but the great people and all the ones that you see before you.
All right, give me performance or persuasion. Remember, you are at disadvantage, unfortunately.
And Jimmy help him by doing a little pantomime of the story in front of him while he plays.
Yes, and then if you did that, you could also roll a persuasion or a performance, and I'd take the higher.
Oh.
Ooh, that's not good.
It shows he's exhausted.
Yeah.
From that really hard fights.
So Jimmy, give me a. All right, so you pull it out a little with a 9. People are
a little soft shoe tap.
Yeah, a little shot, exactly, soft shoe tap. Some of the people are listening. They're like, "Oh, you guys are the ones who brought the caravan in." Says, "Did you really fight off all the hobgoblins coming through?"
Oh, we were surrounded.
And there's kind of whispers, and one guy's like, "Hey, what's your group's name? Are you like the Steel Shadow or one of those clandestine groups in the West? Have we heard of you?"
Say, all hail the beginnings of the magical miscreants.
Like magic miscreants, yeah! And they start cheering. It's still getting kind of crazy. While you do have some people who heard you, unfortunately, like the majority of the crowd is kind of like really trying to get like their food and stuff sorted because they're worried it's going to run out. Shock is doing his best to. Or go ahead. What are you going to do?
Try to help keep order. Let me see. All right. So Dewdrop is going to do thaumaturgy and kind of help out the guards by saying,
"You need to do single file if you want to get your food."
So you're just booming your voice over the crowd?
Yeah.
Give me... Now you're at disadvantage as well, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll say this is a wash. With your booming voice, I'll give you advantage. So go ahead and give me Intimidate or Persuasion, your choice. Oh, natural. All right, so everyone's like, "What does?" Like your voice just booms over the whole marketplace, and people are kind of worried about what just happened, and they're definitely calming down a little now and going single file as you asked them to.
Awesome.
Is anyone else doing anything? Or I'll just pass some time. Yeah, you're just drinking with the halfling. So Shock is definitely exhausted along with his men, but he says, I think I got this, you guys. I appreciate you coming, but if you just want to go and sleep, it's totally fine. I can pay you tomorrow. He's got like one of his arms around Melody.
I look over to Melody and I say, "Melody, if you need a room for free, there's more than welcome bed next to me."
I'll poke Nick when he says that and say, "I think she's dating Shock."
And Shock would smile and say, "Well, we're friends. Mel's free to do as she wishes." And she would smile and she says, I appreciate the offer, Nick. I'm very tired, though. I'm probably just going to crash with Shock tonight after he finishes here. But yeah, we can talk in the future. I'm interested to know more about you all. Jimmy is walking away. That's fair. All right. So I'll say like maybe around 4 a.m. you guys all get back to the Maplewood, where you see a halfling is drinking with your friend Ikidon. By now, a bunch of the ale has been brought back, so there are a couple of people who have followed the group back as well, trying to talk to you more about like who you are, like the fight you had, and just wanting to know more about what's going on. Do you want to just go to bed and kind of brush them off, or do you want to like try to stay up and drink and talk to them?
I'm gonna stay up and buy him some drinks too.
If you don't go to bed soon, you might have exhaustion tomorrow. Just warning you.
Ikidon lets the
I'll
party.
stay up. Sorry, go ahead, Iki.
Ikidon, before he goes off, says, "Our host here gave us some."
Name's Bernie. The halfling bows. Rooms on the house for the magical miscreants tonight.
So rooms are there. I'm hitting the rack. Getting some kip. Night.
Jimmy's gonna, if it's okay with Vernie, Jimmy's just gonna post up in a corner of like the tavern area of the bar with his hat down, just in case anything happens in the night with his sentry's rest, because he doesn't need a room anyway.
So Vernie is fascinated by this strange group of people and a statue that wants to fall asleep in his tavern. He says,
"We're miscreant, yeah."
This is quite the collection of colorful characters here. I don't think I haven't seen half of you. I've lived in this town most of my life. I've seen halflings, humans, and one elf, and I thought that was amazing. And now look at all of you. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Oh, well, let me introduce myself.
In a corner
My name is Toad the Leaf Dewdrop. Oh, shit. Wait, no. Wait. He would say, my name is Toad the Leaf. I am a fairy. It is very nice to meet you.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever met someone smaller than me. And he kind of laughs. Oh yeah, Jimmy, that's fine. You can post up in the corner there and look like a statue. It's kind of cool. The rest of you want rooms, I assume, right?
Ikidon already went to the rooms that he was told.
Awesome, Vernie.
Yeah. Because I think, all right. So yeah, he'll give you all keys and say, go ahead and enjoy some sleep, and tomorrow we'll get you guys some food and drink. A hero's welcome.
I do stay up a little bit, just
we get
another 10 minutes just to kind of like talk to the people, and I do buy a round of drinks, and then I'm just like, I apologize, but as you can see, I'm quite exhausted.
Yeah, there's actually not too many. You had a small group of people follow you over, but if you're buying them drinks, go ahead and spend like 2 gold pieces. What were you saying, Toad Leaf?
No, I was just gonna say, is it like we get our own rooms, or is it like double bed rooms?
He gave you each a room.
Okay. Well, yeah. So Toad Leaf to himself would be like, "Oh my God, I get to live like a king," because everything's so big. So.
This bed is like a fortress. Build a little little blanket fort. All right, so Toad Leaf nuzzles into bed along with the rest of you, and you go to sleep for the evening.
He's not gross either, so he cleans himself.
He's not gross, I swear.
The night passes without issue. Go ahead and do a long rest. It is now 8 a.m. as you all begin to wake up. You didn't get the best sleep, but luckily you didn't lose enough sleep where you don't get your rest. So, yeah. So you start waking up in the morning, coming down to where the kind of bar area is, and you get some drinks and breakfast on the house from Vernie's people. Vernie himself isn't there, but there are also a bunch of villagers there now, like actually a decent amount, more than last night, who want to talk to you about what's going on and like what you encountered. What does the group want to do?
Toad Leaf would probably just be sharing stories of what happened, and not like take like he wouldn't say anything about the dagger or not dagger, whatever. What was the item?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Did you guys see what the item was?
I forget.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not
Anyway,
sure you did.
he wouldn't say anything about that, but he'd pretty much talk about everything else.
All right. So you're kind of talking to everyone about what was happening.
And there was a
Juan
big,
is going to hype up the magical miscreants and
there
like
was a
try
big
to like.
orc.
Go ahead. Or go ahead, Toadleaf. I'll let you go first.
Oh no, he's just talking about like, oh, there's big orcs and stuff, and there was a big fight, whatever. Yeah.
All right. So you tell kind of a story. You and Juan are telling this tale of the battle. Give me a performance or persuasion, both of you. I'll take the higher. All right, so the people listen with bated breaths as you go through the battle and describe in detail the orcish charge against you, the ambush, soldiers falling left and right. And yeah, they're definitely getting all worked up by it, earning the group some reputation in Chaur through these stories. What about the rest of you? What are you doing this morning?
Ikidon's going to stick close to Beans because it feels kind of like everything revolves around the kids, anyways.
All right, so you're just hanging out with Beans, having breakfast.
Keep an eye, paying attention to the crowd, not actually saying much.
All right, so
Yeah,
a little.
I'm gonna sit in the corner and have a sippy cup of milk.
Nick decides to get some orange juice and make some beer mosas for breakfast.
Gross.
And he buys it. He buys it for everyone in the party.
All right, so you buy some drinks for everyone, some beer mosas.
Yeah.
So a little while later, Shock is going to come down with Melody, and they kind of join you at the table. He starts drinking and eating, and so does she. And he says, "I'm not sure when I'm going to have a chance to leave town. It sounds like the hobgoblins we bumped into last night are not the only ones. There's quite a few of them moving around in the surrounding farmlands, causing issues. And he would also hand you each your payment for the trip, which I think he was. Let me see, what was that? Another 30 gold, I think.
I think
Yes.
that's what I recall.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he
Yeah,
gives you
that's
each
what I
another
got
30
down.
gold pieces. He says, "There you go, all paid up." And he says, "I'd give you more if I could, but I'm broke. I only have what the caravan company gave me."
Thank you, boss.
He says, "Yeah,
And
of
you said
course."
the more hobgoblins are raiding the farms around here.
Yeah. Do you need our assistance?
He says, "Well, I don't know what's going on. It's weird. Like, I knew that there was some weird bandit activity coming in here, but yeah, it seems like it's much more prevalent than I thought it was." He says, you think we should look into it?" He says, "I'm not much of the hero type, but you all seem to know what you're doing."
Yeah. It might be an opportunity for us to talk to somebody else about it. Do you know anybody here
He says,
besides Melody?
I've been through Chaur a couple times. I don't know too many of the folks here.
Yeah.
Mostly merchants, but I don't know if any of them are still in town. I didn't see any of them last night."
I wouldn't be a merchant in this town if I had the choice.
He nods. He says,
I
"Yeah."
do think we should all, whatever armaments we found. I think this town guard could definitely use whatever
Yeah.
weapons we have instead of trying to sell it. Because, like he
Yeah.
said, there's not much of a market to buy it, anyways.
Cool. Do you think it'd be? Yeah, we'll have to do that today. That'll be on our list of things to do
Yeah.
today.
So Toadleaf would say, I think gifts are very wonderful to give, but also to receive.
Shock says, "Yeah, I mean, maybe the barracks is willing to give you some coin for the armor." Though giving it to them would be quite generous.
Sounds like they need it, yeah.
He says, I've never met the mayor of this town, but I hear she's pretty fair. I know she, from what I remember, took over after her dad died. He was the former mayor of Chaur. She's kind of young, but from what I hear, she's pretty talented. As a politician, anyway.
Did she inherit the position, Lou?
Kind of, yeah. Well, she was still, like, basically the town, actually, would you even know this? I don't think you'd know. Why am I telling you? You have no idea. You're a fairy from the Feywild. Why would you know that? So if you ask Shock, he says, I'm guessing she maybe got given the position because of just how well known her dad was, but I don't know.
All right.
Well, let's finish breakfast.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, so you are finishing up breakfast. When Vernie comes in, smiling, he says, "How are the miscreants doing today?"
Better.
Says, "Yeah, you guys look a lot better." Says, "I have to thank you. You're bringing a lot more business in from being here than I usually would get. Was worried you'd go over to that dump, the Darkwater, but you picked the right place. The Maplewood's the inn to be at." And he smiles.
Well, y'all have very good sausages. As he eats another sausage.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, oh, hang on a sec. What was I doing? Oh, there it is. He says, "Well, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I also came over because a letter came to you, or came for you," and he kind of passes over a scroll that is sealed with a wax symbol. Does anyone have history? I'll say history. I'll say history 10. You might know something about this seal.
Nope.
Do I?
Oh.
Of course.
Does it
All right.
match the ring that I found? Or that we found?
No, it doesn't. But if you got a 10 or over, you apparently everyone recognizes it. This is
we know that.
Yeah, this is the seal of the Blackwater family. A fairly Nick's like, I don't fucking know whatever that is. A fairly prominent family within the empire, like one of the noble families on the council that kind of runs everything. Like the Blackwaters are the second seat, which is the second highest seat in the land.
Jimmy whispers to Nick, "The Blackwaters are the second seat, which is the second highest seat in the land."
Nick's like, huh. Yeah.
Indubitably.
Indubitably. So
I know exactly.
he passes the group this note and he says, yeah, it seems Lord Blackwater took an interest in you guys. He sent this note that I got this morning, so just handing it off. Hopefully it's good news. And then he would just kind of leave it there and take off.
Thank you.
Blackwater.
What say you, friend? Shall we have a look?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you unroll the scroll. And yes, there's a fancily written letter inside.
I don't know. I couldn't do it. Dang it. I was gonna play a prank, but I can't. It'd be too noticeable. Never mind.
Oh, you're just gonna start casting magic to make the letter look like something else?
Ignore me.
It would be pretty noticeable. They're all looking right at it. But yeah, that's what the letter says.
I don't have subtle spell yet. Just wait though.
Wait.
Oh, that's neat. I like that, Lou.
Well, it looks like we should go meet this Lord Blackwater.
Shall we go to the mayor's first and see what deals we can make with the supplying armor and weapons?
I'm not the good at the rating. It says, I seek an Aldi. An Aldi. He wants an Aldi from me.
I help
wants
him.
to
Like,
talk.
it's okay.
Oh,
It's
Beans is
okay,
the
Toad
smartest
Leaf.
here.
And I paraphrase and kind of, I hope Toad Leaf understand.
So I'll say, Jimmy. You, when you're reading this letter, you would notice, almost like Shock gets a little bit uncomfortable for some reason. I don't know if you say anything, but
Jimmy turns to look at him and says, "Do you have any history with the Blackwaters there, Shock pal?"
says,
Private.
no, I'm sorry. Everything's fine. Yeah, no, you guys are good. Yeah, no, it's fine. And he just kind of tries to change the subject.
Do a insight check on that.
Yeah, you can do a further insight if you want.
So basically, it says Toad Leaf that the high up there wants to make his bone box rattle at us and try to get us to work for him.
So
you're a very smart lizard.
yeah, it seems like whatever is bothering Shock, he doesn't really want to talk about it. He just seems uncomfortable for something. But you're pretty sure it has something to do with Lord Blackwater. But yeah,
Jimmy does that out loud.
Or is it just Jimmy?
Yes.
Melody, do you know this Lord Blackwater?
So she's kind of looking at Shock now, a little curious, and she says, well, I know of him. Galen Blackwater, I think, is the fourth or fifth son of Patience Blackwater, the matriarch of their family. They're pretty powerful influences within the Empire, but I think Galen is one of the only ones who isn't in the political game. He's more of a historian and collector of rare magics. She says, but I don't know too much about him. In fact, I didn't even know he was in Chaur. I thought he was in one of the cities in the mainland. Kind of surprised he's out all the way out here in the frontier area. It's a little strange.
I look over at Shock and I was like, Shock, if you have anything to say, sir, now might be the time. Heaven forbid, compatriots that you have fought to the death with, on the front lines, escorting these things, might face further political dangers that could be tactfully avoided if we had information.
Give me a persuasion, DC 15.
I help. I say, yeah, what he said.
It's not much help.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
yeah, what he said.
Maybe. Yeah, there you go.
Are you actually saying something, or are you just saying what he said?
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, what he said.
All right. I'm going to give you disadvantage on that. But 16 still makes it. He says, well, I'm not supposed to talk about it, but Blackwater is actually the one who paid for this trip. And he's kind of unhappy with me.
What did you do?
Why is he unhappy with you, Shock?
Yeah.
Did we
Says,
not
well,
successfully do this?
Apparently, the whole reason, or one of the main reasons he funded this was to sneak that item into town, but he says that what I brought him isn't the correct item. Which means, I don't know what happened, but yeah, apparently whatever the item was, it didn't make it. Either it never got out of the sewer, maybe the guy delivered the wrong one, or it was stolen during the fight. I don't know what happened, but he's kind of pissed off at me. Luckily, he seems to be okay with you guys, though.
What did you deliver to him? What was it?
He says, you guys know, you saw it. Was that little chest that we got.
Yes, but what was inside of it?
Says, I don't know, I was told not to open it, and I didn't.
So maybe he is playing you for the fool?
He says, I mean, he could be, but what would he have to gain from that? I mean, I'm guessing that maybe it did actually get stolen at some point. The box I gave him seemed like the box we got from the sewer, but when he opened it, he was really pissed off, and he said that this isn't the item. So, I don't know. He says, but yeah, like I said, it looks like he's still okay with you all. So, I don't know, maybe it'll work with you, but you probably don't want to mention that I'm with you guys because he's kind of pissed at me right now.
So Toad Leaf drops some random knowledge. He says, "Did you know black water is not good water to swim in? It is very stinky water.
Shock says,
So
isn't that
maybe,
gray water?
Isn't that
that's what they call
politics?
it. Oh, I was thinking of the wrong kind of water. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
Yeah, he kind of
Sounds like
smiles.
politics in
Black
general.
water, keep on rolling.
He says, well, yeah, I mean, he definitely is a presence within town that can probably get you guys a lot of wealth and connections. So if he's wanting to speak to you, I'd do it. Maybe he knows something about what's going on with these hobgoblin attacks. Melody says, I think he's being kind of shitty, blaming you for the item not being there. I mean, we did what we could, or you did what you could, but you guys were attacked by a huge number of guys. You should be happy anything got through. He says, yeah, well, he's not. All right,
Wait, maybe it was.
why don't we do a quick 10-minute break, though?
Okay.
Because I'm going to use the restroom in case anyone needs to stretch or
Yes,
anything. And you guys can keep RPing if you want. I'm just going to go run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be
Well, is
back.
it a possibility that it could have been that shield? Anybody think that Nick picked up?
Oh
You-
shit!
Probably wouldn't think so, because that was like an old shield in like a secret room. Like the package was the one the guy had. Oh, but I guess you found that guy in there too.
Yeah.
I guess
that's
he
what
could have like swapped it, maybe. I mean, if you
I don't
want,
know.
you could ask him.
Yeah.
But I'll be back.
We did bring him.
Go
So
potty.
yeah, I guess I would say out loud. I say, wait, maybe is it that shield that Nick has?
Doesn't matter. It's not his shield now. It's Nick's shield. Nick's shield? Wait.
I could always ask him if this is what he's looking for. It's fine.
Nah, keep it.
And if he wants it, he's gonna have to pay me for it.
We didn't see what was inside the chest originally.
Correct.
Yeah.
I doubt it. I doubt it. But where do you guys want to go next? Should we go to the barracks or to Lord Blackwater? I don't remember what we were gonna do.
I don't know where Blackwater
Or
is.
just go to the barracks and donate the stuff.
Why don't we go talk to the mayor?
Upstate. Blackwater Upstate's up north. It looks like.
Yeah.
I
That seems
don't
to be
know
where the
the
plot
mayor
is.
would be.
There is definitely something that says cursed church that gives me the hell of the goddamn heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, wait a
Oh,
minute.
I'm close.
Where would where would what's her face? The mayor be? Pellar Shrine? I don't know.
We can ask.
Yeah. Darkwater Inn, Town Hall Barracks. I do want to donate a little bit to these people because it seems like they're having a rough time defending.
Why don't you donate in exchange for like currency? You could do that, They could purchase it. They could purchase
Town Hall
it.
Barracks? Yeah,
Or-
but I mean,
Or get discounts.
Yeah, we can give them a discount, but like,
No. We give them the items, but
these people
we
are
get some
struggling to
discounts
even
from it.
eat. I
Yeah,
think it
so.
would just be nice. if they would
Speaking
eat.
of someone who does not need to eat, I think we should give it away for free.
Thank you.
that is great.
No. We're not giving away for free. We're giving it away for bargaining power.
Or
Well, can you
for clout,
Yes, or information.
for street cred. We want influence in the area.
Yeah.
So if that's how you feel about it, totally probably say something like, why do you choose to give away some things for free, but make people like Blackwater possibly pay for your shield?
Because he's got money.
'Cause I
They
like the
don't?
shield.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's why I said don't come the shield.
I don't care about the armor and the weapons that I found off of these hobgoblins.
Do you think maybe they'll give you a gift in return one day?
Maybe, but I don't. It's more about them protecting themselves. It seems like they need it more than we do.
Yeah, don't tell them about the shield. Let's try to see if we can work with the mayor about the armor.
Yeah, we'll ask him what it was that he was supposed to get before I tell him about the shield, I guess.
Yeah.
Or we ask
If he
him what
says
he's
it was a
supposed to get
shield.
without telling him about the shield.
Who knows? Yeah.
I don't think.
So should we go to the inn or to the look for the mayor?
I think it's the mayor.
Mayor, I guess. Yeah, either way, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
You hear a voice call from the heavens saying, "Sacrifice beans."
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I know.
I can't.
We don't want to do that.
Oh,
Sacrifice the beans, beans, beans.
sacrifice. Plant the beans, and he shall grow. Oh, I like that one better.
1, 1, 1.
Despite being a magical fruit, I'm not that tasty.
Yes, but if we plant you, will you grow?
Probably not.
Damn
So
it.
Nick
You
looks
go
at
beanstalk.
Melody and he says, "Is this so Shock your boyfriend?"
Yeah, Nick tried to hit on. You know, he's trying to cuck fucking Shock.
They said they were just friends, so he's already friend zoned.
He
Hey,
did say that.
Go ahead, go and get it if you want it.
Jimmy is like rubbing Nick's shoulders, like, "You got this, pal."
Yes.
Wingman.
Get up in there.
You're Barney.
Like a little towel he's stabbing at you.
I guess I could stay behind and get to know Melody a little bit better. See
Dude.
if she can heal some of these wounds, this broken heart of mine.
Right.
Ooh.
You're a Barmy Burke.
Crazy heart.
I could say, Melody, I see that you're religious. You have these religious symbols, and I lost my family. I need to play the sympathy card here.
There you go.
It's very sad.
No.
Or you could play the single
Said
dad
they-
card.
Yeah,
play
she's a healer of sorts. I'd be like, maybe you could heal.
You
God,
can
that
heal
is
my
the
broken family.
The edgiest thing, but I love it.
Your brain
yeah,
box is
like I said,
addled.
you could also play like the single dad card since you're your beans, you know, dad. There you go.
Yeah.
You're a family with like 5 dads raising beans.
Yeah.
There you go.
Melody, do you have any children of your own?
5.5 men.
Would
That's,
you like
that's
some?
the name of our mercenary group.
We missed out. We missed out on that.
No, that's what I'm gonna do. 100%. Melody, do you have any children of your own? If she's like, no, I'll be like, do you want some?
You,
You're
dude,
not
that is-
right in the brain box.
Persuasion's like a disadvantage.
And then I'll roll a nat 20.
Just because you roll
Okay,
that
you just
point,
leave
don't
the
mean
fight
you
to raise a family.
Twice.
double 20.
Yep. Double
What
20
a-
twice.
What a leatherhead.
I think he's a seaman.
You think what?
Nick is he was in the Navy. Yeah, aren't those seamen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Well, Bunny
I wasn't trying to
Wigglesworth
make
said
a
they'll make a
joke.
man out of him.
Gross.
You belong. So Nick cast minor. Oh god, I got an idea here, boys.
You get a minor illusion, some flowers.
Yep, but hold on. I got
A
this
minor
before we
illusion of
leave.
Fulgent is.
I'm gonna sabotage you, right?
You're gonna counterspell his minor illusion.
I just realized I was muted the whole time.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Okay. Okay.
I was sitting here like responding to everything people were saying, and you actually said some things back that I thought you were actually talking to me.
Okay. So Nick looks at Melody, or he casts minor illusion in his hands.
Okay, is
to
everyone back?
create- Oh shit, I guess not.
Did anybody leave?
Oh, I don't know. We're at 9 minutes, so type here if you're here in Roll20.
Okay.
Just in case anyone's still.
It's a much
I'm
needed
not at my
shower.
computer,
My
but-
God.
Ah, he's back. Okay, we're good.
Alright, I see 4 of you.
Jimmy, 1.
Her.
Her
Look up here, you'll find the rest.
5.
Matt
All
might
right.
be. Beans might be muted because he was here.
Sorry, yeah.
Alright,
I needed
Beans
a
here.
shower. That was fucking gross.
Beans.
It was like you took a shower in 9 minutes. It's
Okay.
impressive.
Military shower. Nick knows.
Okay, so
Do it
Nick
all the time. Shit.
Nick looks at 1 and he says, "Back me up here, brother." And he casts minor illusion in his hands and creates a rose by melody, and he starts singing, "You belong." Kissed
I kinda
by
hear
a
this and I
rose
start-
on a grave.
I started hearing him, and I just pull out my lute and start jamming out to
my
him, trying
pleasure,
to help him.
my pain. How was that melody?
All right. Well,
Give me a performance or a persuasion check.
your rose smells like a skunk, by the way.
Uh-oh.
And
Give me disadvantage now because it stinks like a skunk.
yeah,
Boys.
Oh no.
So a 19, because this disadvantage is the second roll, yeah.
No, it's the lower roll. Are you actually making his rose smell like a skunk?
oh hell yeah! I
Now,
told
come
him
on,
before-
Oh
why?
my goodness! All
I
right.
did this. I-
So she at first is like, "Oh, that's," and it's like, "Ugh, what is that?"
Guys.
I look to her and I'm like, I apologize for our fairy friend here. He likes to pull little tricks and
Not cool.
little things, but don't let that deter you from the gesture here.
Shock kind of laughs. He says, "You better watch out, Mel. I think Nick over there has got the eyes for you." She kind of smiles a little. She says, "Well, I would love to maybe have some dinner or something later if you're free, Nick. Maybe we could talk
Yeah, and
some
then
more."
Alright, and then I shoot the 2-finger guns and I go.
Um,
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, cool.
As
That's
he
funny.
does that,
Bumps him.
we kind of walk away. I put my
Alright,
arm
yeah,
around your
let's move on
shoulder,
from there. Okay,
and I
yeah.
just go, maybe next time, friend, don't do the finger guns. I think we were good up until that point.
No, she
Othello.
wants dinner. Alright, yeah, we're
He's
good.
like, no, the finger guns are great.
All right, so yeah, what does the group want to do? It's probably about 9 a.m. by this point. You spend about an hour doing breakfast and getting up.
Shall we go see what this fancy nobleman wishes with us?
Yeah, while we're walking around, Toadleaf is just straight up dive bombing Ikidon just to mess with him.
What do you mean, dive bombing?
Just like coming
Flying
in,
around.
Yeah, just coming in real close, just right next to him, just
All right, so you're kind of flying by him every now and then. Where are you all headed?
Blackwater, right?
I voted for the
where's
mayor.
The mayor?
and-
Yeah, we want to know where
Oh.
the mayor.
Oh, you want to go to the mayor first? I'm down for the mayor first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you figure you'll meet with Blackwater later, and you head over towards the mayor.
Anybody want a good berry?
Yeah, for sure.
Home of the Goodberry? Can you take our order? Sorry.
All right,
No.
so as you are going through the market, a strange individual approaches you, seemingly out of nowhere. Like as you're walking through some of the stall areas, a very large and muscular man steps forward. He says, "Magic miscreants, right?"
That is
Ah,
me.
you have heard of us already. Pleased to
Holy
meet you.
shit, who's Neil?
So a guy who's probably about 6'2" and like really ripped, no shirt on, stands there smiling. Says, "Name's Neil. I work for someone who might be interested in talking to you all."
He's only wearing a loincloth.
So
You like it
I'm
too?
a Tommy and bitch.
Toadleaf would probably sidestep that and you notice he's not wearing a shirt. Kind of go up to him, offer him a gold piece, and kind of whisper, say, "Hey, I noticed that you might not be able to afford a shirt, so I have this right here, and if you want to take it, you can buy yourself clothes."
He says, I'm okay, little man. When you got guns like this, why would you want to cover them? And he like flexes his pecs a little. He's like, this lifestyle is a choice. He says, gotta make sure everyone knows what I'm packing. He says, so yeah, you guys have like 20 minutes. You willing to come with me to meet my boss? She's very interested in learning more about you.
Can I get like an insight or something?
Sure, you can make an insight check.
Neil's sus as hell. Okay. Insight.
I mean, definitely a little weird. Guy with no shirt asking to come to a second location with him.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily feel like he's up to no good. Maybe just a little bit strange.
No, can I use my changeling abilities to like change like just certain parts of my body? Like, can I make myself ripped underneath my clothes without anybody noticing?
No, I don't think you can. I'd have to read the ability again. I think you're. Yeah, can you link the ability? What it does?
Yeah.
That was
All right. Mr. Neil, did you say it was?
Yeah, I guess it says you can determine the specifics. So I guess, yeah, if you wanted to, you could just change parts of your body.
Okay, so I'm gonna change just like and make myself kind of jacked underneath my clothes without changing my size to not like draw any attention. But I was like, yes. So a fellow of you know the muscle heads, and I take off my shirt and just show that I'm also jacked.
Start flexing.
Give me a persuasion or deception. He kind of scratches his chin. He says, respect, old man. Your age, I bet it's hard to get a physique like that. You gotta tell me your secret.
Yeah, nothing but a good night out with the boys, adventuring, killing foes, drinking wine, and betting the finest of women in every town from here to the east of what's the empire to the north. He
says, well, this right here, 800 push-ups a morning, brother.
God damn.
Holy shit.
Says,
respectable.
No shortcuts. It's all about drive and your will to succeed.
It's about drive. It's about
Jimmy,
power.
Jimmy pulls up
Here's
his
your
shirt
boss.
to reveal a solid metal chiseled six-pack.
Oh man, are we
and
all?
Says,
It's all flexing, yeah.
Everyone's flexing now. Sorry, what are you doing, Jimmy?
Jimmy's just trying to flex on this guy by the fact that he is created in a certain shape and does not have to do 800 push-ups a day.
Yeah. Does Jimmy even have pecs?
Like,
I would assume he just has like a flat metal chest, right?
Ding, ding.
Like, look at that, baby. Washboard abs. And he starts doing a little washboard on him.
So
Literally
Neil stares at you and says, is that statue talking to me?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Like,
Only
Yes.
the finest of statues.
Mr. Statue to you.
Anyways, where's your
Yeah,
boss
right there.
located?
Let's follow Neil.
He says, yeah. He kind of shakes. He's like, you guys are an interesting group. Yeah, sure. Follow me. And he,
Even though like you're turned around, he's still like totally still talking. He says, "Look at this one. This one is a laser. This is the actual laser."
wait, what are you talking about?
He's talking about
Me.
Oh. He says, yeah, you guys are a weird group, but it sounds like you can kill hobgoblins, and that is what my boss is interested in. So
You're the weird one.
he says, why am I weird?
Because you walk around half naked. I think that's what he means.
He says,
You
why
stand out like a sore thumb.
It's like, I just love my
Freaky.
body. I think everyone else is weird.
I couldn't agree with you more, Neil. So I kind of look at him and just like flex a little bit, like, you know.
He's like,
We all just stop.
Old guy gets
stop in
it.
the street and flex again.
So
You know, everyone's hitting on Neil, but
It's like
everyone gives a
sparkling.
shit
I wanted
about
I want my eyes to kind of sparkle while I'm doing it, and I'm just like, yeah.
He's having an anime moment.
what did you say, Nick?
Oh yeah, dude.
said everybody's hitting on Neil, but no one liked me.
No one liked when Nick was doing it. Come on, you guys.
Oh whoa! And I was just like, I'm like, Nick,
Very
this is
heterosexual
appreciation
activity.
for the man's pure muscular physique that has been honed by training and dedication. This
That
is
body,
not some mere
Beauty of
thing.
the
body
world.
is forged of steel over there. Just respect.
Y'all gonna
Respect.
Look
drop
over
your
at Neil and I
pants
put
and
out my fist to like high five or like fist bump it.
Oh, you're doing the anime fucking bodybuilder high five.
What were you
Yeah.
saying, Ikidon?
y'all gonna drop your pants and show everybody your brains to measure them? Let's get on with this crap.
The
Neil.
leader makes a great point.
Neil just laughs.
Yes, we can't
It's
waste
alright.
too much time.
We're here, he says, as he brings you up to a looks like kind of an old, maybe slightly dilapidated house. But as you get closer, Ikidon, you would notice that the windows are kind of like barred up from the inside. It's actually more secure than you would think it is. As he walks up to the door, or go ahead, were you saying something?
Nice windows you got there to make it so I try to get the rest of the party to notice that.
Neil kind of looks over and is like, "Oh yeah, no, we keep this place on the lockdown." He gives a quick knock at the door as the latch slides open, and he says, "Yeah, I brought the heroes." And the guy's like, "Huh? Yeah, all right." And the latch closes, and the door opens, and he says, "All right, come on inside." And he walks in.
You're not going to stab us when we go inside the door?
He laughs. He says, "No, we're not going to stab you. You guys are fine."
I just had to
Ikidon's still
ask.
walking in.
I don't
Okay.
want to be stabbed.
So
Hey.
on the inside, the door closes behind you, and there are a bunch of shady-looking figures in the first room. Looks like a bunch of them were kind of hanging out playing cards. You see some loaded crossbows laying against the wall, and Ikidon especially. These guys, you can tell, are carrying a lot of concealed weapons. Everything kind of goes quiet as you guys walk through the room, and a bunch of eyes are on you. But Neil would lead you past this room.
As we're walking and kind of following him, Toad Leaf would just do his thing and say, "Hello, my name is Toad the Leaf. It is very nice to meet you." As he walks through.
Hang on, I got a thing for this.
Yep. Do the thing. That's exactly how. You know what? That's exactly.
No, there's like a cough as they're all like staring at you. So
They look very stabby.
they do look stabby. So he leads you through the room to a back door where he knocks, and you hear a female voice say, "Yes, come in." And opening the door, you see it looks like a little kind of office area almost. There's like a desk and some scrolls on it. And on the other side of the room is a woman who you thought looked kind of like a wood elf, but she also has some features of a high elf. She says, "This must be the famous heroes I've heard so much about." And she smiles and says, "Welcome. I'm Cithril. I've heard good things about your skills in combat." She says, "I might have a proposition for you." She
Nick
says,
takes a deep breath.
"Oh, yeah."
And that's it.
She says, "Tell me, are you all part of one of the famous adventuring or mercenary companies from anywhere within the Empire? Would I know of you?"
I ain't from this empire.
You should, said
Not
Jimmy.
from here.
The magical miscreant.
We're the magical miscreants. And we're the best
Yeah, no,
mercenary gang in all the land.
Yes.
not that we're the ones from last night. I think she's one of the prior jobs.
Guys,
Look
you
over
know,
this you may not have
We're all
heard about.
just start
This is the
arguing.
beginning of our tales here. I'm sorry. What was your name?
Says, "Oh, my name is Cithril. I'm well, my organization you may have heard of actually. I am head of this area's chapter of the Blood Hand, a
Oh fuck.
somewhat famous organization within the Empire." And everyone kind of
What is?
goes quiet. Hang
Sorry.
on. Let me do
Oh,
the thing
fuck.
again.
Oh fuck, boys.
She
What's
says,
the-
by your silence, I assume you've heard of us?
Nope, but they have.
What's the relationship that the Crimson Blade has with the Blood Hand?
I mean, none really. You probably don't like them much because they do a lot of black market like magical items deals. So they do trade in dangerous magics. So there have been times where their business has been a problem for your former organization, or wait, current organization.
I'm still current, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, directly, no. There's no like arch enemies or anything. They're more of an annoyance just because of their lack of respect for magical things.
Nick, I guess, leans into Bean's ears and whispers and says, "Isn't this the fucking people that I chopped their heads off?"
Bar that.
Um,
What can we do for you?
She says, "Well, as you may have noticed, this town is having some issues, and while I do have warriors of my own, my people's specialties are a bit different from mercenaries like yourselves. I was hoping you could help me learn more about the attacks on the town and maybe help us put a stop to them."
Okay.
that
Well, it
sounds.
depends. What
yeah.
are you looking to gain here, and what do we benefit from it?
She says, "Well, I'm willing to pay you all, and of course, friends of the Blood Hand have access to things that others might not normally, like black market contacts and places where one might acquire items of power." She says, "But yes, of course, I am willing to pay gold for skill, and it sounds like you all are quite skilled." She says, "The details of what I need done, I don't necessarily want to share them until I know that you're interested in working for me. Is this something that your group would be interested in?"
She's the mayor?
No.
She's
No.
the leader of the Blood Hand.
Oh, I thought that's where we were coming to go see the mayor.
Yeah, but then
we got sidetracked by abs.
We got
yeah,
intercepted.
then
by
you followed
Sidetracked.
Abs
Ken.
back to his
Walking
boss.
Well,
I don't know.
Look at our
Ikidon
shit friends.
Ikidon points to Beans and says, "I'm gonna be Greybeard's minder, so wherever Greybeard here wants to go, do."
She looks over to Beans. She says, "You seem quite young. Are you the leader of this group?"
That is a child.
He's the most mature.
Yeah, I'm just a kid here.
Hmm.
Um,
Does this group have a leader? Should I be talking to one of you instead of all of you?
I think it's important to talk to all of us.
All right.
Um,
Well, what
Juan,
do?
did you have, you know, because we were also wondering quite a bit about, we heard farmlands around here being raided by
Since,
the
yeah.
hobgoblins.
Yeah, a lot of the outer areas have been under attack by hobgoblin groups. From what my scouts have told me, it seems like it's mostly just looting. At this point, most of the families of the farms have come to the town and are kind of hiding here behind the walls.
Yeah,
It's one of the
Yeah.
reasons why there's a food shortage.
yeah, and I imagine you might have ways to maybe either bring food in, but any way we could support the town is kind of where I'm focused. There's a lot of people who've been talking to us about how excited they are we're here. But Juan, did you have something you wanted to say? I think I heard you before. No?
Nope.
Maybe?
So she would say, Are you?
But yeah, what are you? What do you want us?
She says, "Well, if you're going to work for me, I have a few conditions. So I should probably say those before I give you too much information. I am offering a good amount of gold. For the first part of this, I want to locate the leader of the warband attacking Chaur and eliminate him and his people. This should ease up some of the pressure on the city or on the town and help us to operate more smoothly. If you are if you're able to do this for me, I could pay you each 400 gold pieces."
Oh shit.
She
I
says
think
it's
the price needs to be negotiable.
yeah.
Because we
She
don't know how much time or energy efforts we're gonna need to put into this.
she seems
Um,
surprised. She says 400 is a good amount of gold uh for a mercenary to do a job, generally speaking. I don't expect this to
you're
take more than
asking us to take on a war. We're six people taking on a war band. Uh, uh, uh,
6 specialists, she says. I assume you're not just normal farmers.
um, but yeah, that's for asking that big of a
Give me a
um
persuasion check.
deed.
DC 12.
And then
Asking that big of a deed. We're not sure what it's going to take. So, and you said persuasion.
Mm.
Oh,
She says, you're pretty cheeky for a little kid. All right, well, how much do you want if 400 each isn't enough?
I think that really depends on the efforts that get put in. We can start at 400, but if it takes a lot more, then
She says, I can't guarantee I'll pay you more than 400, but if by some miracle this ends up taking a year or something ridiculous, then yes, I can pay you more. She says 400 gold could buy you a small mansion. This is no small sum of money. She
wait,
says, I think I'm being very generous here.
could
yeah,
Totally says, could I buy could I buy land with this?
She says, you can buy whatever you want, little fairy. It's your gold if you complete the mission. Give me.
I am.
Go
I
ahead.
guess
Curious to access to the black market, Cithril. You were saying if we do work with you, we would be able to perhaps procure some magic items for our benefit.
She says, possibly in the future. We don't have any black markets here in Chaur, but we do have contacts in other cities. I'll say, let's see, Jimmy and Ikidon. You also, and Toadleaf, I guess. That does seem like a very large amount of money for something simple like fighting off a warband.
Oh yeah.
Which makes you a little suspicious
Oh
if
yeah.
you're passive 13s.
That's a lot of shiny pieces you're offering for this. This must be a very hard and difficult task.
She says, I'll.
Jimmy says.
Go ahead, Jimmy. What?
Jimmy was gonna ask, do we have to answer now?
She says, well, I'd like the answer soon. I mean, the people in town obviously are not doing well because of the siege, and the sooner we get this cleaned up, the better. But my second condition is that if you're going to work with me, you cannot work with anyone else in the town. In case someone else approaches you with an offer, you would be working for the Blood Hand and no one else.
Why do you bring this up, friend?
She says, because I have a feeling that someone else will approach you soon, or has already approached you about possibly working for them.
Well,
What could
if
you
that-
possibly be concerned about? Like, who would be reaching to us?
She
are we
says,
all on the same team? We all want this siege to end.
that's my business.
So what's the chant on Blackwater and what's the chant on the mayor?
Wait,
He's
did
not the
you
mayor.
what did you say something out loud about Blackwater? What did you say?
I said,
Nothing.
what's the chant on Blackwater and what's the chant on the mayor?
Chant.
Because we're hearing those ones coming out of people's bone boxes.
She looks at you and she says, "Has Blackwater been in touch with you?"
Blackwater had stuff on the caravan, and the Maplewood talked about the mayor. So those seem to be the other people too. So what information is there on that?
She
I'm a
says,
bounty hunter by trade, so I look for the smaller details.
"Well, I mean, there's quite a bit of information on Blackwater. You have to be more specific. What do you want to know?"
What's his take on this place?
He says, "Well,
If I'm-
do you work for Blackwater already?"
I do not.
Already, you make it seem like you were expecting him to offer.
Well, he has been bringing in quite a few mercenaries. Recently, I believe he's put out a call for people to join his next little project that he's setting up. So I wasn't sure if he had already spoken to you. But
Which one of you was it? You one that said that he's part of a rich family, but he's out in the middle of nowhere?
I think that was actually. I mean, I did know that, but there was like 3 of us.
I think Melody mentioned that.
Brought it up.
So what's the deal with a noble being out in the middle of nowhere?
He says, well, or she says, well, from what I know about Blackwater, he kind of got sent out here to not be in the way of his other more political family members. And he mostly spends his time out here on his little side projects. But his family is extremely wealthy, as you all probably know.
And the mayor who took over for dead or dad?
She says, she's an interesting one. I admire her skill, but I don't know too much about her. She just seems like the same, or she just seems like another one of these country folk. But maybe a little bit more shrewd than some.
Is she doing right for this burg?
I'm not actually a long-standing local. She says, myself and my group only came out here within the last few seasons. We haven't even been here a year yet. Give me insight checks, DC 20. You might think of something here. Anyone can make this roll.
Alright.
Yeah, good job.
So, yeah, it seems kind of weird to you, Dewdrop. This doesn't exactly strike you as a place for earning profit, or a place something like the Blood Hand would be even interested in. Like, you're kind of wondering what her and her people are even doing out here. It's not like there's a, like, heavy-duty black market Chaur scene, and what could she really gain from helping this town? It just doesn't make sense to you.
So, yeah, Dewdrop would probably say that out loud. Say, no, this is not quite adding up. What would a group like yours be doing in a place like this?
She says, we're doing our business, and that shouldn't be a concern. She says, I'm offering you a ridiculous amount of gold to do a pretty average job that shouldn't require too much skill, and you're asking me all these questions. She says, don't worry about what we're doing. Just know that we are powerful friends to have, and we can help you if you want to help us.
So then
I don't
Toadleaf
like
would
See,
say,
little lady,
well,
that doesn't make me want to trust you one bit, as I say aloud.
She sighs and she says, well, if you are not interested, I guess I can't force you to help me, but there is a lot of money and opportunity.
Give us some time. I never work well on an empty stomach.
She says, oh, yeah, as I said, you don't have to decide right now. I pretty much told you what my conditions are, so if you wish to think it over, you're welcome to do so.
And
Dewdrop. What do you have to say, Dewdrop?
Yeah. So
I-
I would say, so if someone else offers us more money, would you match what they're offering? He's kind of trying to persuade her.
She says, possibly, but again, we have more than just gold. We have opportunity and access to things that people like yourselves and other mercenaries wouldn't normally have access to. Anyone who has access to our black markets could become very powerful with the right amount of coin to be spent. She says, magical items are not exactly common, and if you want to get them, that's usually the place you get them. Were there any other questions?
not from me.
Yeah, you know, I guess
Go talk
what's
to
the
the
best way
mayor.
to contact you? It seems like your naked friend over there is pretty good at finding people.
Yeah, Neil hangs out at the Dark Water. He works there
Uh,
sometimes. So
oh,
feel free to go and
works
find
there.
him. She nods. He nods.
Cool.
He says, you're a little young for me, small fry. Sorry.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Let's go see the mayor, boys.
Alright, so she would say, just let me know as soon as you can. And with that, Neil says, alright. And he leads you out. He says, I'll be
Neil,
around the Dark Water if any of you guys want to talk.
Okay.
Neil, what did you mean by, Beans being a little too young?
He sighs. He says, if you have to ask, then you probably don't want to know.
Well, I'm either thinking violence or sex, and it must be one of the two.
He says, well, use your imagination. He closes the door.
Oh, that's
Jimmy says to the closed door, he's like, "That's messed up, man." And he turns around and leaves.
Alright.
that's what he uses the muscles for.
The sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That is something.
Alright.
So Jimmy says, "So I was playing it cool in there, but 400 gold is a lot of money for taking care of some orcs, you guys. I think we should hear out the other options, but I don't know if we should necessarily not entertain that offer."
Money's
I
not
am
the
also
only thing.
quite
Is
interested.
money all that our party cares about, or do we care about doing what's right? Because
I
it
don't want to
seems
end
like
up in
they
the
have-
bad
Right.
book.
But, so that
Seems
lady
like
was
they have
weird, but we don't
ulterior
really know what's
motives.
going on here yet.
Alright, go ahead, Nick. What were you saying?
I was saying, is money all that this party cares about? Because it kind of seems like they might have ulterior motives, and I think we should do what's best for this town.
Alright, what was Jimmy saying?
Yeah.
Jimmy says, "I think we should hear out from the mayor and the Blackwaters first. And I don't know if there's anyone clean in this town yet, but we need to get to the bottom of it."
Alright. So you said you're heading to talk to the mayor next, right?
Thought so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Alright. So you're on your way
Jimmy,
there. Yeah. Sorry, Juan, were you saying something?
I was telling Jimmy that's quite wise. I'm agreeing with what he
Oh,
just
okay.
said.
So yeah, you're on your way to the town hall, which looks like an old dwarven building. Actually, History 12 might tell you something. So you would recognize the architecture of this building. It looks like something that was built during the Tharian Empire. A dwarven empire that existed at least 1,000 years ago. You're not sure how this building is still standing, but it's fascinating that it's here. In fact, now that you notice this, you also would see a guard tower near the gate that also looks like it's of Tharian architecture. And this,
I'll pass that along to the party.
all right, and this might be a good place to stop because we are at
Cool.
8:30.
Pretty cool.
So let's do MVP votes, and we can end for the evening.
Oh, co-DM.
And one more time, how to do this just to Blue.
/W space GM space the name of the
yeah.
person you're voting for. Here, I'll
Tim.
type it. Like that.
Cool. Thank
I
you.
forgot about Tim.
Yeah, can we vote for Tim?
So it looks like Tim is MVP. Congrats, Tim. Your NPC gains inspiration. Unfortunately, he's not fighting with you, but you know.
Wait. That's real?
I got the most votes for Tim.
Oh,
And this week's MVP is South Park.
I love it. I love it.
All right, so yeah, Tim is it's canon. I have Tim as the MVP for session 4.
He's forever going to be part of the campaign.
Yep.
Some would call me Tim.
Enchanting.
Timur.
Boys.
All right, so
Good night.
yeah, we'll leave it off on the
Good game,
88th at 10 a.m. Good job, everyone.
Thank you.
That was
I
great.
appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, good game, Lou.
See you next week.
Good night,
See
guys.
y'all.
I gotta remember, you guys are the magical miscreants now.
Yep.
Oh, it's the 89th of summer, not the 88th. I have
And
to pass a day.
uh,
Oh no, it is the 88th because we ended at in the AM. That's why. Okay,
I did actually fall asleep during the game, but that's
you
because
bastard.
I'm super tired. Yeah.
And it was at a point where you weren't your character wasn't around the
I know.
island.
Yeah, I passed out for a good 15 minutes, but yeah. All right. Well, y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all later.
Good
Get
night,
some
everybody.
sleep.